to the other corner. Jabbed at by
Nurse didn't want to commit to something and take a beating.
Here's a shot off the post, the rebound in the blue ice. Oh, Cole Smith almost brought the house down.
And Cole Smith still on the ice right there. Just gets that puck right off in the slot there, off the post and out. No goal. Referee right there to see that puck not crossing the line, and Edmonton was able to. The light went on too, and everybody thought we had a goal, including myself. Off the pipe and out.
It hit the inside of the iron and then bounced back into the crease. Here they come again. A shot by Eric Halla in the third period. This one kicks loose. Turn over to Ryan O'Reilly. Goes wide, and a shot by Steven Stamkos. Just missed today. Make that force goal. Then a follow-up tip wide by O'Reilly. Oilers break up ice with some speed. Saros makes the save, and it kicks past the wave of rebounders there. This is Jack Roslovic's line. And that's something Nashville has not been able to exploit, is that's the weaknesses of the Oilers. They are not a deep team. They try to squeeze the mileage out of their complementary players, and they change a lot. Here's a couple of rookies out there right now. Matt Savoy, number 22. Saros busy here, seeing traffic from all angles. Roslovic, a late free agent signing. He was available all summer. Picked up October the 8th, right before the regular season started. Andrew Mangiapane, who's been in and out of the lineup. He was a healthy scratch against the Predators a week ago, where the Oilers beat Nashville 6-2. Spencer Stastny, the former Predator. There's a giveaway. Center to middle for Michael Bunting. Racing after it, Bunting gets there. Deals it back. Stamkos at a dead stop. Shoots, he scores! Stamkos, number 602, gets the first goal of a game.
Well, it's a good defensive play right here, and this Halla pushes the puck to Bunting. It's a little far ahead. He can't quite get a shot. Good defensive play by Spencer Stastny, and Stamkos is looking past. You see Jari fade off that post, and then just puts it right inside the post. Skillsy.
Yeah, I love that play. I love the defensive zone coverage. You have Nick Hay.
They have climbed out of the doldrums. Just a couple of points out of the playoff spot. Bunting crisscrosses, drops to Stamkos, off to Halla. The shot! Save made. Stamkos collects.
You got to wonder, too, just playing the Blackhawks, Chicago, Washington, all the guys coming down with illness.
Here's a shot. Rebound, kick just wide. Yossi guarding the post. Saros did not get the rebound clean. Jake Wallman just back in the lineup for the Oilers. Another guy we didn't see last week. And a shot from the point. Handled there by Saros with Roman Yossi boxing out. Willsby to the net. Knocked down by Bouchard. And here comes McDavid. He accelerates so fast. Drops it off. Nugent Hopkins shot. Save made. Rebound. Sent wide by McDavid.
I'm going to get the puck, and I'm going to give a whack. But if you miss the puck, then you're in trouble. If you keep your feet moving, then you're always in the play, and then you can use your body to get position.
Face-off. Collected by Edmonton. Bouchard up top. Nugent Hopkins has McDavid in the corner. Hyman at the net front and Draisaitl in the quiet far side. They go backside. Rebound score. Zach Hyman from close range. The blue paint.
Well, let's see if we can see some interference here. But Nugent Hopkins goes down to McDavid. If this counts, that'll extend the streak for McDavid to 20 games. But Saros was called for goaltender interference. I don't see it.
I think Draisaitl hooked his gloved hand. Gets right there. Yeah. And I think that's going to be good enough to overturn it. I don't know what looks like the initial call is a good goal. I would imagine Law and Lawrence Filoni is probably going to flag that one.
Not scared to play the puck. They haven't seen a lot of them. Oh, here we go.
Steal. Cole Smith. 2-on-0 with Schaefer. Shoots. Save made by Jari. He didn't like the process as much. Here's Wood in the dying seconds. Wood hangs on to the point. Willsby. Back for Wood. That shot. Jari. Rebound score!
here is Matt Wood. He understands space so well. Watch him get open, then he understands right here. He's got some space to turn and shoot, gets it on net. Jarry didn't really see that first one. He's having to deal with Holla. Look at the job Holla's doing. He can't get the rebound. Holla turns and right on the backhand, Skillsy.
Yeah, really nice elevation to finish that one off, but you can see as he gets under that puck, the rolling puck. Draisaitl's stick, he's got a big paddle. There it is, right there. And it's a lot easier to get your stick on pucks, but you can't be as dialed in. It's kind of like having a fatter face on the golf club. You know, you might spray him a little bit more.
Well, there it is. Right on cue. Draisaitl snaps the one-timer to tie the score. Draisaitl has done it to the Predators again.
No problem doing that. As right here, they don't get the puck out, gets turned over, and then there's a spot. That's Leon Draisaitl right on that right side, that right dot. How many goals does he have in his career from there?
Of course, he's got a long way to go to catch the great one.
There's no one that,
straight.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. There's no one in the game that can accelerate like McDavid.
McDavid and Nugent Hopkins working together. That's Nugent Hopkins with the pivot shot. Nugent Hopkins, first pick of the draft back in his day as well. McDavid right through. Draisaitl off the post and the rebound put in. A clinic on the power play once again by the Oilers.
Right in front of the net. He's a perfect complement to the skill. He's just all around there. Wait, Johnny on the spot and gets his puck. It's the movement that just mesmerizes. It hypnotizes your penalty kill. The one-timer from Draisaitl to Hyman picks up the garbage for the second time tonight as the Oilers take the lead.
One out to the slot, turned away, but rescued at the line. A drive by Josi, score! Roman Josi goals in back-to-back games, and another powerful slap shot. And it's tied again.
Boys, Roman Josi's heating up here, folks. And they gave Blankenberg a big hug after this one for that feed. Right on the tape, and he just wires it on a perfect view of this one. Jarry had no idea where that puck was. CNI shot, laser by Roman Josi. Skillsy.
Yeah, you know what? This is interesting.
High drama. A shot stopped there by Jarry. There's that line that we just talked about with Kara. Barron tried the center. It deflects right back to him. Blankenberg shoots. Rebound. Oh, what a save by Jarry.
Best save of the game, for sure. He doesn't see this one. Hall at that net front. Good desperation recovery save. Just sticks out the pad. Look at Jarry battling for that puck. He's missing a strap, too. He's got a strap.
You guys are too serious. Come on, have some fun. Here's Forsberg. Working Bouchard with possession. One-timer, Evangelista. Rebound, O'Reilly. Pushing for it. Out to Shea. McDavid on Brady Shea. One-timer and stretching. Soros, somehow he saw that around. Huge traffic. The rookie drops it off to Frederick. Turned back up ice. A good outlet pass to Bunting. He slices through. Hits the trailer. Snap goes! Saved by Jarry. Rebound! Diving is Jarry. Puck behind the net. Here's Draisaitl. Draisaitl out there with McDavid. Here he comes. McDavid all the way in. Stopped by Soros. A big save. Jost, he's played scrappy tonight. Wood. Back to Svechkov in front. Lost the handle. Off to Shea. Rebound. Tapped across. Oh, Jarry coming over. Draisaitl able to take it away. Here comes McDavid. Josi has to hustle back. McDavid waits. Hits Draisaitl on the trail. Saved by Soros. Draisaitl up top. Here comes McDavid again. He can't get by. Good defensive wall put up by Shea. Looped ahead. Here comes Josi. Jarry comes out. It's loose. The shot, they score! Overtime winner! The captain, Roman Josi!
What a finish. The flip over from Factor. The effort from Josi. And what a beautiful pass that was from Shea. An awful angle, but it doesn't matter. Jost buries it. Good hustle. Look at this pass. Put it on a tee for his buddy. Brady Shea to Roman Josi for the finish.
Okay, man, you got it.
All right, let's go to Ford. Keys to the game brought to you by Ford, the official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Ready, set, Ford.
The Islanders got Matthew Barzal, who's a game breaker. Other than that, this is a team of guys that just work hard. So for the Edmonton Oilers tonight, puck management, defensive discipline are going to be keys. Zach Hyman talked about it. The last couple of games, they've shot themselves in the foot with self-inflicted wounds. Don't do that against the Islanders. Make these Islander players try to beat you, because right now, looking at their lineup, they are a team that's going to have to work very hard for every chance they get.
In 20 seconds or less, was there an Islanders player back when you played that you couldn't stand or you feared?
That I feared? Well, there's a lot of players in the National Hockey League that I feared. I don't know if there's any that I couldn't stand. It was the Rangers that I hated. The Islanders, I liked them. I loved going against Brian Trottier when I played against him. He was a superstar, and I tried to impress when I played against, but normally he just made me look silly.
Great stuff. There you go. That's Rob Brown, who had a 49-goal, 114-point season in the National Hockey League. It's pretty good. That'd be 49 more goals and 114 more points than I ever put up in a NHL. Oh, well, both. All right, Cam Moon's got the call up next. Ford Oilers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
During every Oilers game day, the Canadian Brewhouse is your hockey headquarters. Cheer on the blue and orange, surrounded by fans as passionate as you are, while sipping $1 off tankards of Molson Canadian and Coors Light. And that's not all. Every game day, you can enter to win Oilers home game tickets. So grab your crew, grab a seat, and make the Canadian Brewhouse your go-to spot this hockey season. The Canadian Brewhouse. Our house is your house.
Heard of Uline? You know, the have-it-all in-stock, ready-to-deliver shipping and industrial supply specialists. The company that does things for you that are unheard of, like keeping 41,000 items in stock in our own warehouses, with customer service reps on the line to get you what you need, when you need it, 24/7, 365, every time. Maybe you heard it here first. Want to hear more? Visit uline.ca. ULINE, your shipping and industrial supply specialists.
At Northern Lakes College, students work, raise their family, and complete their certificate, diploma, or partnership degree. With NLC's supported distance learning model, you can do it all in a flexible online classroom. Explore a variety of programs from academic upgrading to university studies, including a wide range of programming available through continuing education. Skate into your new career in a learning environment that works for you. NorthernLakesCollege.ca. Learn where you live.
When the Oilers are on the ice, the big hits are a part of the game. But they shouldn't be a part of your drive. If you've been injured in a car collision, let James H. Brown & Associates and their over 200 years of combined injury law experience help you. Locally owned and proud Edmonton Oilers fans, James H. Brown & Associates is ready to support you with their unrivaled experience, unrivaled results, and unrivaled commitment. When accidents happen, head to jameshbrown.com.
That our flag was still there. Oh, Saint as that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
This is OilCountry. Now, with the call of tonight's exclusive NHL broadcast, Bob Stauffer and Cam Moon on the Oilers Radio Network.
The Oilers are back at home, and they're hosting the New York Islanders. Good evening, Cam Moon, along with Brendan Escott, Rob Brown, Jack Michaels, Bob Stauffer, Aidan Gannam. We are the Oilers Radio Network, and the starting lineup is brought to you by Coventry Homes. Building a home or a championship team, it happens one shift, one brick at a time. Coventry Homes, never done building, proudly celebrating 50 years. For the Oilers, up front, Leon Draisaitl with Vasily Podkolzin and Kasperi Kapanen. On defense, Darnell Nurse and Ty Emberson. In goal, it's Connor Ingram. For the Islanders, Matthew Barzal with Andros Lee and Anthony Duclair up front. On defense, Matthew Schaefer and Ryan Pulock. In goal, it's Ilya Sorokin. The referees, Grady Hamilton and Tom Shivalevsky. It's Travis Toomey and Shandor Alfonso. They're on the lines as we get ready to go here at Rogers Place. The Oilers and the Islanders are underway. And at center ice, it's Nurse. He'll snap the puck in, but that goes over the glass. And it's out of play just 6 seconds into this.
Want to mention to you that the Oilers No Kid Left Alone 50-50 presented by Rogers is now live. Tonight's early bird prizes include $500 for the Oilers team store and a year of Johnsonville sausage. Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/50-50 for more chances to win.
All right, we'll do a redo after that shot over the glass, and D'Angelo has it in his own end for the Islanders. Chops it up the left side to Lee. He's able to shoot it in. Ingram out to play it. Gave it to Nurse in the left wing corner. Had Duclair coming in there, but gets it up the left wing to Draisaitl. Now to center, off of Kapanen and in. Turning it to the left side is Pelech. Behind the net to D'Angelo. Slide the puck up the left wing out to center ice, or at least to the line. Kapanen trying to keep it in. Lee will get it out to Duclair down the right wing. Comes into the Oilers zone. Cross ice pass off of Emberson. Comes right back to Duclair. A snapshot and a save by Ingram with some traffic in front of the Edmonton net. Draisaitl to the side of the goal. Emberson goes in behind it for the Oilers.
Well, puck maintenance is going to be important, and the Oilers threw one away. Emerson almost ended up in the net.
Up the right wing comes Connor McDavid. 20 straight games with a point. Comes in over the line. To the left wing corner it goes. Pulock on the end boards for the Islanders with it pinned up against those boards. The Oilers are trying to dig it out, and it comes free to McDavid. He can swing it back to the right wing point to Bouchard. Into the slot to Nugent Hopkins. To the right wing corner for McDavid. They'll go behind the net to the left and gets it in front to the line, and it's Bouchard waiting. He'll shoot it, and that one hit Pulock in front of the goal, and it out to center ice. It's Schaefer. Matthew Schaefer into the Oilers zone. Will dump the puck in. Rimmed on the right wing, and Bouchard to the line. Schaefer keeping it in. A shot and a save made by Ingram. He holds on. We're a minute 41 into a scoreless first.
Well, Hyman was up at the right side wall, and Schaefer anticipated the pass from Bouchard, opt inside of him, and having to make a solid stop there was Connor Ingram.
Schaefer third in rookie scoring, 30 points in 46 games.
Okay, be honest with you, because we were both here. Okay,
no,
both here.
I didn't think he'd be this good this quick.
We were both here for the Holinka Gretzky. He was the best.
He was, yes.
He was the best one, and Jackson Smith was the second best one on Team Canada at that event. On the back end, Jackson's playing for Guy Godowski at Penn State. He's Columbus first-round pick. I did not see Schaefer having this sort of performance to start the year.
Icing against the Oilers. Yes, he was very good at the
Holinka Gretzky.
He was also really good at World Juniors last year till he got hurt.
Yeah, and that was a big,
that was a big hit to Team Canada.
Well, they didn't take the best forwards.
Fair enough.
They also, they didn't.
But they were a much better team with Matthew Schaefer in the lineup.
He drove everything for them. They did some strange things in that tournament.
Off the draw in the Oilers zone, puck to the blue line. That's kept in by Boquist that gets into the corner. Ritchie has it top of the circle on the left. Went to cycle it, breaking up the cycle. Jake Wallman. Get it across for Stastny, left wing corner, up the boards and out, and it's knocked down by Lazar. And he'll come into the Islanders zone. Stop on the right wing. Lazar to the middle of the ice and sent towards the net. Saved by Sorokin after a win off of Frederick. Heineman up the right wing for the Islanders, off the boards and in. And Wallman will take it in behind the net. As Wallman waits back there, it was great to see him get back into the lineup against Nashville. Up the right wing for Roslovic. Comes into the Islander zone, taken to the boards, puck to the corner. Cizikas up against the boards. It gets free, and Schaefer will get it out to Gatcomb at center ice. Little bank pass to McLean to Gatcomb. All alone, the shot. Oh, what a save by Ingram. Got it with the glove. And Roslovic's out to center, Nata Savoy. In over the Islander line, the shot saved by Sorokin. That one hit him in the mask, and then he held on. But great stop by Connor Ingram.
Well, the Oilers overloaded to the one side of the ice, and wow. I mean, a little bit of a misread there with the defense pairing. Nurse and Emerson ended up on the same side of the ice. Darnell's the left shot D, and an open look, and a great save from Connor Ingram.
Face off to the right of Sorokin. Had 17 saves in a 5-4 loss at Winnipeg on Tuesday. That was the last game that the Islanders played. Puck to the left wing point. Nurse on the left, waiting. Comes down the left side, gets to the corner. His pass goes through the slot and then off the boards and out. Nurse with it at his own blue line. After he got it from Podkolzin. Cross ice is too far for Podkolzin. Pelech will dump the puck in. Emberson to Nurse in his own zone. Now to Draisaitl, left wing corner. Fourth in NHL scoring coming into this one tonight. To center ice. Nice play by Draisaitl. In over the line. Takes it to the right wing point. Into the slot. Just missed Bouchard with it. Lee will get it out. And the puck in the neutral zone to Draisaitl. Into the middle of Podkolzin. Comes into the Islander end, but he was stood up by Pelech. Puck goes to the corner. D'Angelo on the right for Pajot.
Well, Pelech's an excellent defensive defenseman. Played for Chris Knobloch and Erie, and often's got the McDavid assignment, the matchups between these two teams.
Matthias Ekholm at center on the right to Hyman. Off the boards and in. We're 4 minutes into a scoreless first. The Oilers host the Islanders. Left side, Nugent Hopkins to the point. Ekholm, a blast, saves Sorokin. Rebound put off the side of the net by McDavid. The puck to the right wing point where Bouchard will keep it in. Schaefer goes in behind his goal. Up the right wing, it won't get out. Ekholm, left wing corner to McDavid in front to Hyman. The shot save made by Sorokin. Didn't get a whole lot on it, but out to center ice. And flipping the puck in was Holmstrom, and the puck into the Oilers zone. Is Holmstrom on the left wing corner. Goes in behind the Edmonton net as Bouchard takes him to the boards. Ekholm to dig it out, but Pajot keeping it inside Edmonton territory. Behind the net to Holmstrom. Go to the right wing. Holmstrom, right side. To the right wing corner. Drouin to the blue line. Boquist will shoot it. That hit bodies in front on the right side. The shot, it didn't get through as Mayfield let it go, and it comes up to the line where Ekholm can get it out. Left wing to McDavid. He'll poke it into Islander territory.
Adam Boquist out there. Stan Bowman took him 2 picks before Evan Bouchard in the 2018 NHL draft. 8th overall selection by Chicago.
Cizikas into the Oiler end to McLean on the right wing, and his pass off a stick and off the stick of Savoy up into the air and out of play. 5 minutes, 21 seconds gone here in a scoreless first.
And Boquist playing because of the injury to Romanov on defense. He got clobbered by a guy who plays a physical game, Mikko Rantanen. He's gotten a lot of penalty minutes this year, too.
Face off to the left of Ingram. 29 saves and a 4-1 win in Chicago on Monday. Oilers win in Chicago, lost in overtime to Nashville on Tuesday. Puck along the boards inside the Edmonton end. As Wallman gets in there, Cizikas to get it loose, then lost it to Wallman. It goes behind the net. McLean's pass to the left wing point. Pelech in from the blue line. And he got taken out of it by Lazar. And it goes to Stastny on the left. He'll rim it. It won't get out. D'Angelo kept it in. Janmark to Wallman. He'll go in behind the Edmonton net. Wait back there. Come out through the middle. Wallman to center. Through the middle. It's directed in by Stastny. Pollock up the right wing. Bounces the puck to center ice. Nurse to Lazar. Now it goes to Janmark. Give it back to Nurse just inside the Edmonton line. Nurse on the left wing. Right side to Emberson. Now through the middle to Draisaitl, left wing. Podkolzin gets into the Islanders zone. Stops on the left wing boards. Cycles the puck to Draisaitl. Wanted to get it to Kapanen. He gets into the corner with Schaefer. Puck goes behind the net. Podkolzin to the right wing point. Emberson to the middle to Nurse. On the right to Podkolzin. They'll skate up to the line to Draisaitl in front of the net. That was in behind Emberson, who had gone towards the goal. And Shabanov will get it out for the Islanders. Net center will poke it into Edmonton territory. Emberson stops in behind the net. We're almost 7 minutes into a scoreless first as the Oilers host the Islanders. Skating through is McDavid. First in NHL scoring, 82 points coming into this one. Comes into the Islander zone for Hyman. Goes in behind the net, gets tied up. D'Angelo got it free. It comes up the right wing to Lee. He's got a 2-on-1 with Duclair. Lee down the right wing over the line. The shot saved by Ingram. Got it with a blocker. From the left wing point, Pelech with a shot steered aside by Ingram. It's cleared out.
Bit of a misread there. Two odd man breaks already for the Islanders.
Duclair into the Oilers zone to the left wing point to Pelech, and it goes off of McDavid. It comes out. McDavid with Nugent Hopkins down the right wing. McDavid, the pass got blocked in front. The shot, the save by Sorokin. As following it up was Hyman, and he had an incredible chance. And Sorokin with an amazing save.
Puck hit him.
Still scoreless. 7:39 gone here in the first period. The Oilers and the Islanders from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Can an energy provider make you feel carefree? We think so. Because who doesn't like to be surrounded by good energy? Great rates always. Gimmicks never. Perks that reward your loyalty and energy experts who know what's what. Carefree just feels good. Encore by EPCOR, your carefree electricity and natural gas provider.
Customers are free to purchase natural gas or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822 toll-free.
Did you know that there are 9 Napa Auto Parts stores serving the greater Edmonton area and have been doing so for more than 50 years? Since Napa first opened in Edmonton, the community has grown and vehicles have changed, but you can always trust Napa Auto Parts to provide you with the expert know-how and the best vehicle parts. And if that isn't enough, every time you visit a Napa Auto Parts store when you present your AMA card, you receive an additional 10% discount on all retail parts and accessories. Visit your local Napa Auto Parts store for more offers and expert know-how. Napa Auto Parts is a proud fan of the Edmonton Oilers.
Whether you're building a home, a community, or championship team, it doesn't happen overnight. It happens one step, one shift, one brick at a time. Coventry Homes, never done building. The official builder of the Edmonton Oilers, proudly celebrating 50 years. Visit coventryhomes.ca.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Scoreless here in the first. 7:39 gone. Oilers hosting the Islanders. The Oilers No Kid Left Alone 50-50 presented by Rogers. It's now live. Tonight's early bird prizes includes $500 for the Oilers team store and a year of Johnsonville sausage. Get your tickets now at edmontonoilers.com/5050 for more chances to win. Face off to the right of Ilya Sorokin. As Draisaitl will take the draw against, it'll now be Jonathan Drouin. Pajot out of the circle. And the puck to the left wing point. Nurse from the angle. That goes off the arm of Sorokin, and Pajot will get it out to center. The neutral zone. Drouin off the left wing boards into the Oiler end. Nurse into the corner. Pajot comes in there. It comes off the right wing side. Out to Schaefer. His shot saved by Ingram. Rebound on the left wing. Holmstrom to the line. Schaefer will let it go. And that one off his stick goes into the left wing corner. Holmstrom to the left wing point. And it was Schaefer down the left side and lost it. Draisaitl's able to get it out. Ryan Pulock at his own line through the middle, but gave it away to Podkolzin now on the right. Draisaitl into the Islanders zone. Right wing to Wallman, back to the blue line. Draisaitl, left side to Stastny. A shot saved by Sorokin. The puck to the left wing corner. Kapanen to Stastny on the blue line, off the boards and in. Around the right side, Drouin able to get it out. Skating after it hard is Ritchie, but Stastny got there first. And the puck along the boards inside the Edmonton zone. And it's chopped to the line between the defensemen down the ice, right on net. Sorokin's got to play it. With the Boquist and the puck in the right wing corner. Shabanov to Boquist up the left wing for Ritchie. Now on the right. It hit Heineman, and the skate goes deep into the Oilers zone. The puck along the boards. Stastny put it off of Ritchie. It gets to the slot, and in from the point was Boquist. The shot goes wide. The puck is cleared out. Sorokin to play it. Leaves it on the left for Cizikas. He's into the corner. And with pressure from Savoy, he'll go high in the air and out. And Shabanov put himself offside at the Edmonton line. 10:29 to go here in a scoreless first period.
Well, the Islanders do not have tonight a guy that is a huge difference maker who historically has always played well against Edmonton, and that is Bo Horvat.
He of the hat trick against Edmonton earlier this year.
Yeah, it was a rough evening, specifically for the Edmonton Oilers. Evan Bouchard. There were a couple of Hockey Canada people there that night. I don't think they can necessarily unsee what transpired, but Bouchard's on a completely different level since then.
It was a 4-2 loss the Oilers suffered on the island October 16th. Up the right wing, puck cleared out. Goes right to McDavid through the middle and just swatted away from Hyman. Bouchard at center to McDavid. Over the line for Ekholm. On the left wing, off the boards, over to the right. It goes to Nugent-Hopkins. Nugent-Hopkins to the point. Bouchard to Ekholm. Rimming it. Puck centered, and that one off a skate, and it goes over to Cizikas, and he's able to get it out. That's Sunrise. Nugent-Hopkins to McDavid. He'll come in over the line. He goes over to the left. The shot saved by Sorokin. And the puck underneath D'Angelo. He gets back up, and it's on the right. And into the middle, it's Holmstrom to center for the Islanders. Dishes to Schaefer. Now to Holmstrom in front. Great save made by Ingram. He came across and was able to keep it out. Schaefer into the slot to Drouin. A shot. Another save by Ingram, and he holds on as Drouin with an opportunity at the side of the net and a good stop made by Connor Ingram. We're going to take a break. 9:28 to go here in the scoreless first. The Oilers take on the Islanders from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Sportsnet Plus is your ultimate destination for Oilers games. Stream more matchups than anywhere else. Spectacular! Catch Oilers action all season. Plans starting at $29.99 a month. Subscribe now at sportsnetplus.ca.
Hey folks, Paul Brandt here. Around these parts, we work hard, play hard, and we demand the best. Sometimes you need a truck that's a cut above. The Ford Super Duty. Tough enough for any job with the style and luxury you deserve. It's as powerful as it is refined with cutting-edge features that make every drive a pleasure. In short, this ain't your everyday pickup. The Ford Super Duty. Drive the finest truck Alberta has to offer today at your Alberta Ford dealer. And tell them PV sent you.
Going back to school can be as scary as taking the winning shot, but it doesn't have to be. Northern Lakes College is here to help you meet all your goals and cheer you on. Explore programs in academic upgrading, apprenticeship trades, business and administrative studies, health, human services careers, resource technology, university studies, and more, including a wide range of programming available through continuing education. Score a great future with Northern Lakes College. NorthernLakesCollege.ca. What's stopping you?
Sportsnet Plus is your ultimate destination for Oilers games. Stream more matchups than anywhere else. Spectacular! Catch Oilers action all season. Plans starting at $29.99 a month. Subscribe now at sportsnetplus.ca. All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 9:28 to go in the opening period. Oilers and Islanders at zeros.
Connor Ingram's been good.
Yep.
He's been good.
Yep, very sharp. Islanders have had some quality chances. Face off to the right of Ingram. Puck goes to Barzal. He comes across the blue line to the left to Boquist. The shot saved made by Ingram. as he closed the gap and the puck up the right wing to center ice. Frederick in over the line, cross ice pass. It comes in front, goes off of Lazar and just wide after he got that feed from Janmark.
You're not going to beat a goalie this good. You got to snap it in there. You just can't.
Mayfield able to get it out, and Oilers play it in. That's offside.
Can't be feathering passes to the front of the net. It's going to be bang, bang play.
Or traffic.
Yes.
Yeah.
It did deflect off his stick, actually.
Yeah.
But that's because Janmark wasn't thinking shoot.
They're going to put the face-off at center. As Draisaitl will take the draw against Pajot. Puck to D'Angelo on the right to Holmstrom. Pajot, and that one hit Drouin, came out, gets shot in. It's him behind the net. And it's Wallman behind the Edmonton goal. Wallman out through the middle of the ice on the right now to Kasperi Kapanen. Flip it in. It'll go to Sorokin. Steered it to the corner. D'Angelo to the left. Up the left wing. Got it out. At center ice. Draisaitl to the line. Now to Podkolzin. His shot. And that one blocked. Went off of Pelech. D'Angelo off the glass. High in the air and out. It's in the neutral zone. At center, Podkolzin on the left.
Wow, that's twice Kapanen was interfered with. He took a glove in the face.
Mark steered into the Islander zone. Back for it. Schaefer into the corner.
That's the way.
Yep. It's it up the left wing to Pelech. Out to Cizikas to center. Now to McLean. To the Oiler end. On the right to Gatcomb. And Gatcomb going towards the net. A shot save made by Ingram. And the rebound comes out into the slot to Schaefer. His shot doesn't get through. Lots of traffic. And Ike Howard will get it out for Edmonton. Schaefer comes back to recover. Goes in behind his net. We're scoreless in the first. 7:40 to go here in the opening period. Pollock up the right wing. Doesn't get it out. Savoy keeping it in for Edmonton. Gatcomb off the right wing boards and up to center. Got it to Cizikas, then it hit that curved glass at the Edmonton bench, so we get the whistle.
Don't think Kapanen will be happy there. He took a glove in the face, and then he got picked. And another solid stop from Ingram, who fought it off and then had the strength and lower core to fight off a rebound attempt.
Shots are 9-5 for the Islanders. Face-off just outside the Edmonton blue line as McDavid gets out there with Hyman and Nugent-Hopkins. Game 998 of Ryan Nugent-Hopkins' Oilers career. McDavid wins the draw. Puck goes to Ekholm. Now to Bouchard up the right wing. And over the Islander line. Rims it on the left. Lee to the corner. Pollock. Cross to Schaefer. We'll get it out. That goes off the stick of Ekholm, and it's Barzal to the side of the goal. No, in behind it. Taken off of it. Loose puck to McDavid. Got it through the middle and was hacked away from Nugent-Hopkins, and it's Hyman getting it out through the middle to Nugent-Hopkins now on the right wing. McDavid into the Islander zone to Hyman down the right to McDavid. The shot saved by Sorokin. Bouchard with a blast, and that one stopped. And the puck cleared out by Schaefer. It'll be icing against the Islanders as the Oilers with a good chance. Connor McDavid right there in the slot. And Sorokin came out to the top of the crease in an instant.
Well, he's got cat-like reflexes. Big man. Some great Russian goaltenders. You wonder if they're not overcoached when they're younger. You played the position.
I don't know how they coach over there. I don't know.
Just very instinctual. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But he got out there in a heartbeat.
A lot of Canadian goaltenders these days play deeper in the crease than that, Cam.
True. On the right wing, it's McDavid to the line to Draisaitl. Now McDavid going towards the net down the left wing. The shot off the outside of the post as Wallman went to the net, and the puck comes out to center. Down the left side, Duclair with a shot. Hit the stick of Stastny. It went wide. And Roslovic up the left wing will get it to the line. It goes back in. Touched by Duclair. It's offside against the Islanders.
Chris Knobloch changing up the lines just for a second. Just giving Roslovic a little bit of a look with McDavid and Draisaitl. And Edmonton just about found and activating Jake Wallman. Wow.
There was a little room upstairs, short side.
He almost picked that.
Yep. Put it off the post. Draisaitl to win the draw. Gets past Wallman. He'll go in behind the net. Went off his stick. Stastny follows up. Gets it high in the air and out. Right to Podkolzin. Into the Islanders zone on the left wing. Stops on the left wing boards. To the blue line of Wallman. Across to Stastny. He'll turn. He'll shoot it. Tipped on net. Sorokin the save. As Kapanen got a piece of it. Puck on the right wing. Stastny, nice little play to give it to Draisaitl. He's in the high slot. Could not get a pass through. It was blocked, and Heineman got it out.
Good play. Leon got just enough of Heineman to break up a potential breakaway.
Draisaitl into the Islanders zone on the left. Give it to Podkolzin. Goes to the left corner. To the point. Nurse across on the right for Emberson on the right wing boards. Podkolzin. Dump it in behind the net. Kapanen taken to the end boards. D'Angelo digs the puck out, and he has it in the right corner in his own end. To his line to Holmstrom. Now back to Boquist. Will take it behind the goal. Boquist will wait. Curtis Lazar gets in the way, deflects the pass, and it does get to Holmstrom, and he'll come into the Oiler end. He'll pull it to the right, has to go to the right wing corner. Get it out to the slot, and Pajot could not get a shot through. Janmark to center ice for Edmonton. Comes into the Islander end, got bumped by Mayfield. And Boquist on the right wing to Holmstrom, back to Boquist. Boquist clears it out. It's right in front of the Edmonton bench. And Duran will dump it in with 4:40 to go here in the first. Scoreless, the Oilers and the Islanders. Cizikas plays the puck to the right wing corner. McLean comes flying in there, runs into Emberson. Puck sent to the line just past Pollock and out, and it won't be icing. Edmonton can make a change. Schaefer behind his net. Schaefer out the left side for the Islanders. The left wing went off the stick of Gatcomb, and Nugent Hopkins to McDavid into the Islander and take it to the right wing boards, and McLean can clear it out.
It's a hard hit by Cizikas. Don McDavid got a good piece of him.
Bouchard to center. Left wing to McDavid into the Islander end. Cross ice to Bouchard on the right wing point. Right wing corner is Nugent Hopkins. Put it on net, and the stop by Sorokin. Puck off the left wing, and McDavid tried to make a cut. Lost an edge. It came out to center. Barzal into the Oilers zone on the right to Duclair. Cross ice pass for Pelech. Has it on the left point. To Barzal to the blue line. D'Angelo on the left. Barzal goes to the net. The shot saved by Ingram. And the puck gets loose in the slot. Another shot, another save by Ingram. This time in the right pad. And Nugent Hopkins is able to get it out. To Hyman down the right wing. Over the line. Hyman waiting. The shot. Sorokin the save. And the puck behind the goal. Rimmed by D'Angelo. Wallman keeping it in, brings it to the middle, gets it to Hyman. The shot just off the stick of Sorokin, who had the poke check out there. And it's in the corner in the Islander end. Pelech up against the boards. Pass comes out, Wallman's shot, and that glances and goes wide after it hit Duclair. Savoy in the left wing corner to Howard. Howard gets a pass up into the air to the blue line. Wallman in front of the net off of Howard and steered aside by Sorokin. It's in behind the Islander net. Rimmed by Pelech, and it does come out past Wallman.
Good stretch from Edmonton.
2:40 to go here in the first. The game still at zeros as the Oilers host the Islanders. Roslovic into the New York zone down the right wing. Was in behind the net. Over to the left. Boquist on him. To the left wing point to Nurse. His shot. And that one blocked. The rebound in front of the net. Savoy's chance stopped by Sorokin. And he's going to cover it up. We'll get a whistle with 2:24 to go here in a scoreless first. The Oilers hosting the New York Islanders from Rogers Place here in downtown Edmonton. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
In OilCountry, winning on the ice goes hand in hand with winning off the ice. With the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50 presented by Rogers, winning can mean both a life changed and a life saved. Because every ticket purchase helps more kids, more families, and more communities in need than ever before. And with the largest jackpots in all of sports, you could become Alberta's next millionaire. Get your tickets right now at EdmontonOilers.com, because when you play, all of OilCountry wins.
AGLC license number 744517.
Do you have tickets to an upcoming event at Rogers Place that you can't attend? Donate your tickets to the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation Seats for Kids program, presented by Eagle Builders. Seats for Kids provides unused game tickets for charities, allowing children and families to enjoy hockey at Rogers Place. And for many, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. To be a part of the Seats for Kids program presented by Eagle Builders, please email edmonton@kidsupfront.com. That's edmonton@kidsupfront.com.
From backyard rinks to big arenas under bright lights, electricity powers every moment. At Capital Power, we generate reliable, affordable electricity for OilCountry and beyond, powering innovation, opportunity, and thriving economies across North America. Just like our Edmonton Oilers, we're driven, determined, and lighting up the game. We're powering change by changing power. Get to know us at capitalpower.com.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. Oilers and Islanders at zeros with 2:24 to go in the first period. The broadcast brought to you by Ford, official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Ready, set, Ford.
Oilers have started to move their feet a little bit better. Third line created a couple looks there.
Face off to the left of Ilya Sorokin. Both goaltenders have been very good in this first period. Draisaitl, Kapanen, Podkolzin on the ice with Wallman and Nurse.
A lot of 3-2 type games played between these two teams over the years. Draisaitl is 11-6-1 against the Islanders since coming in the NHL. That surprised me that the record was that good.
Puck goes in behind the Islander net up the right wing. Heineman off the right wing boards. It gets to Cizikas, little far for him. Wallman will clear it out. Schaefer into his own end. Cross on the right to Pelech. Up the right wing. Shabanov, and that's offside. Heineman was in a little early with 2:04 to go in the first.
Shabanov last year was Siplikov, who had 35 points. He's got 1 goal in 24 games. Obviously, trade bait. $2.5 million cap hit for another year. Leon Draisaitl, by the way, 599 career assists.
Yes.
4th in team history. Behind Gretzky, McDavid, and Messier.
Got a 5-game point streak, does Leon Draisaitl coming into this game. And goals in his last 3. Pelech on the left wing will flip the puck in.
One thing about the New York teams, they can get Russian players, right? Like that's a target spot. I know a lot of people, wonder would Panarin get traded as UFA? Well, Panarin is a, pretty dynamic player. He seemed to like to play in the state of Florida and the state of New York.
All right. Face-off will be to the right of Sorokin on the icing.
Oilers load up their top line here.
All right, so we're down to 1:58 to go here in this first period.
Leon going against Pajot is one of the best face-off men in the league at 59%.
Puck to the blue line. Bouchard on the left to Draisaitl. Draisaitl up to the line. He got checked, and the puck comes out, but Draisaitl able to recover. And now to Matthias Ekholm, over to Evan Bouchard. Right wing at center to McDavid. Comes into the Islanders zone. Stops on the right wing boards. To the middle of the ice, and Drouin picked it off. Gave it to Holmstrom, and then just missed Schaefer. He would have had a breakaway. The puck goes into the Oilers zone. On the right, Pajot to Holmstrom. Hops over his stick, goes right to Evan Bouchard. Right side to Draisaitl. Now on the right wing, McDavid over the Islander line. Cross-ice pass, hits a stick, goes to the left. It's top of the circle and into the corner for Draisaitl. Draisaitl on the left wing. Leaving the puck there. Goes right to Connor McDavid. He's up to the blue line, and with some assistance from Ekholm, kept it in. Behind the net to Hyman. Helps it around on the right wing to Bouchard. Last minute here in scoreless first. Left side for Draisaitl. Up to the top of the circle, now to McDavid. Stops on the left wing, boards to the blue line. Ekholm hammers a shot just wide. And the puck on the right wing in the Islanders zone, and Bouchard couldn't keep it in. It hit Pollock and came out. Right wing, Hyman into the Islander end. Right side to Draisaitl. Cross-ice pass off the stick of Schaefer, and that goes into the crowd. 32 seconds left to go in the scoreless first.
I mean, Schaefer's offense isn't a surprise. It's pretty good defensively, too.
That's the thing. He is the total package at 18 years old in the National Hockey League.
Dennis Potvin was pretty good when he came in at 20.
At 20, yeah. Yeah, coming in at 18 in that position and being this impactful is incredibly rare. The puck to the left wing point. Nurse fanned on his pass, and Lee's going to get it out. Lee into the Oilers zone, down the right wing with Nurse on him. He'll take him to the corner boards. The pass back to the line. D'Angelo on the right will shoot it towards the net. That's blocked. It comes out. It's cranked high and wide by Duclair. That thing was up on end. It went out of play.
Darnell Nurse, for years, people have asked, does he use the right stick? I mean, there's an unforced error in the neutral ice, and it puts your team under duress in the final 25 seconds of the period.
Face off to the left of Ingram. So we're down to 16 seconds left. Nugent Hopkins wins the draw from Barzal. Nurse up the left wing, just past D'Angelo. It gets out. D'Angelo skates in front of his net, takes it in behind it. On the right, Barzal cross ice to Pelech. And the first period will come to a close. The game's still at zeros. Both goaltenders called upon to make some big stops. Sorokin down at the Islander end. Ingram in the Oiler net tonight.
Decent period from Edmonton. Yeah. The Islanders were probably the better team in the first 6 or 7 minutes, and the Oilers came on a little bit.
Yeah, they did. And Edmonton pushed, and Ilya Sorokin solid. Islanders came out of the gate real strong, and the Edmonton Oilers had to weather that storm in the early going. And Connor Ingram solid in net, which is good to see. Pretty entertaining first period. Shots were 12-11 in favor of New York. The Islanders, part of a road trip where they've already been to a few places, and they've got a few more to go. We can head downstairs as Aiden Gannam standing by with Jake Wallman.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Jake, pretty back and forth first period. Just take me through it from your eyes.
Both teams had chances, I thought, and I think he's playing great. Trying to find a way to get one past them, and keep playing that.
He's been spoken about a lot today, but obviously you guys are facing Matthew Schaefer. He's kind of proven in his game that he's not really afraid to join the rush. How does the team's defensive approach change when you know you have that extra threat coming?
Yeah, he's a great player. It's it's fun watching him as a fan, but you got to keep an eye on him playing against him. He likes to jump up quick, and as quick as he can defend. He can get up in the rush. So just keep an eye on him.
Thanks, Jake.
Yeah, thanks.
Guys.
All right, there's Aiden Gannam downstairs with Jake Wallman. Good to have Jake Wallman back in the Edmonton Oiler lineup. He returned in that game against Nashville on Tuesday. Hadn't played since November 20th. Had missed 23 games, so good to have him back. Oilers taking on an Islander team that's already played 3 games on this road trip. Well, they've got another 3 after this one. It's a 7-game haul. Still have to go to Calgary, Vancouver, and Seattle. This one adds zeros after 20. The Oilers and the Islanders. Brendan Escott, Rob Brown, they're standing by, and they got the first intermission for you when we come back. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Rogers is Canada's most reliable 5G Plus network, so you can stream Edmonton Oilers games and see Leon scoring in Leduc. Watch Ty tie things up in Tofield. Or check out Connor doing Connor things in Kalmar. And even catch Boosh Bombs in Beaumont. Try saying that 3 times fast. Rogers, this is our game.
It's our YEG with 880 Chad.
Aching to get your boots on the ground? Big Valley Jamboree returns July 30th to August 2nd with Old Dominion, Riley Green, Keith Urban, and more. Tickets at BigValleyJamboree.com. Then, whether you're hammering out new renos or getting primed for inspo, the Edmonton Renovation Show hits the Expo Center January 30th to February 1st with everything homeowners need. Tickets on sale now.
For details on these and more events, visit 880chad.com. This is At the Intermission on the Oilers Radio Network.
To Gatcomb at center ice. Little bank pass to McLean. To Gatcomb. All alone the shot. Oh, what a save by Ingram. Got it with the glove. And Roslovic's out to center. Nata Savoy. In over the Islander line, the shot saved by Sorokin. That one hit him in the mask, and then he held on. But great stop by Connor Ingram.
That's our highlight zone, brought to you by Century Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos with 3 great locations in Edmonton, St. Albert, and next to Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the winner's zone. We're scoreless through 20 minutes of play here at Rogers Place. High above ice level, it's Brendan Escott and Rob Brown. Rob, I tell you what, it's another performance where if not for Connor Ingram, the scoreline looks a lot different after that first 20, but he kept him in it.
He did. I think both teams could be excited about the chances that they had. I think both teams' offenses had a lot of good looks, and both goaltenders were outstanding. The one thing we talked about before the game was the Oilers have got to be better defensively. And in the first 7 minutes of the game, they gave up a breakaway that Ingram stopped, and they gave a full ice 2-on-1 that Ingram stopped. Those were easy opportunities that it just self-inflicted wounds by the Oilers. But Ingram was outstanding in that first 20 minutes. This is an Islander team that, you know, outside of Matthew Barzal up front, they really don't have a lot of players that are going to that you would have circled on your board. But after watching the first 20 minutes, they work hard. They move the puck well. They're fast, and they created a number of good chances. So Connor Ingram, excellent in the first 20 minutes, as was Ilya Sorokin in the other end. That was, it's 0-0 on the scoreboard, but that was a 2-2 period for the number of chances that were had.
Yeah, I totally agree on that front. The goaltending was excellent, and it seems like there was a lot of zone time for Edmonton, particularly as the period grew older. But what I noticed of the Islanders is that off the rush, they seem to generate quite a bit there. Now, it's aided by some turnovers for sure, but it seems like that's where they would like to strike.
Yeah, they preyed on mistakes. The first breakaway goal was a 2-on-2 that Darnell Nurse, he left his man, and they made a nice play and turned into a breakaway. The 2-on-1 was a turnover. Well, it was a pinch by Ekholm where he didn't get the puck, turns into a 2-on-1. There was a fanned pass by Nurse that created an on-man break. And then we just heard Jake Wallman being interviewed, and the one question is, what do you do about Schaefer? Well, Schaefer, every time there was a turnover by the Oilers, Schaefer was jumping up, which all of a sudden turns a 2-on-2 into a 3-on-2, or a 3-on-3 into a 4-on-3. So the Oilers, I think, were better in zone offense. The Islanders were opportunistic with turnovers by the Oilers and jumping into the play. Both can be effective. One is easier to stop, and that's just the Oilers not turning the puck over. So I think puck management, which has been a bit of a struggle in the last 8 to 10 games for the Oilers, continued in that period. On the other side, they did create a lot of really good chances, and Sorokin made some big saves. Hyman in the slot, wide open on a pass by McDavid. Bouchard and McDavid back-to-back big shots on net that Sorokin came up with 2 huge saves on. There's a play that Frederick and Janmark and Lazar had that was another nice save that just stayed out. So the Oilers created enough in that period to be leading, but they also gave enough chances against that they could be behind. So I think you're going to want to continue with the good and try to figure out a way in the final 40 minutes to cut down on the easy opportunities for the Islanders.
Yeah, it's scoreless after 20 minutes of play at Rogers Place, despite lots of opportunities going each way. Shots 12-11 for the Islanders, and yeah, a lot of them, there was opportunities too that I thought the Islanders did a pretty good job breaking up some of those cross-seam passes, and we've seen teams, they know what the Oilers are trying to do at the end of the day, whether it was off the rush or some of the pre-established zone time. I thought there was some good defensive sticks by the Islanders, and they've got some good defensive players, so that shouldn't come as a surprise.
No, I mean, you look on the back end, both Pelech and Polak are very good defensive defensemen, and they were good at keeping the Oilers to the outside and having sticks in passing lanes. Matthew Schaefer, can he skate? He's got a little bit of Makar and Hughes in him where he's all over the ice. He never stops moving. He floats when he's out there. and he doesn't use his stick as much as he just continues to get in passing lanes. It's tough to beat him because you think you're by him, but he's got another gear that you don't expect, and he catches up to you. So, I mean, a great example was the last shift that Connor, Leon, and Hyman were out. They started a face-off in the offensive zone, and they had the puck on their stick almost the entire shift, but I don't think they got a shot. And the Islanders just kept them to the outside, kept forcing them to make that extra pass and never allowing them to get into a shooting lane. So the Islanders defended well when there was a breakdown, and they did have breakdowns, the Islanders. Sorokin was very good. He probably, again, that was probably a 2-2 period with the grade A's that we saw. Both goaltenders excellent.
Yeah, we got the save of the game figured out early, I'm sure. There was a couple opportunities to pick from there. Schaefer has played nearly 9 minutes already in this hockey game. That is crazy. Just the willingness for them to throw him out over the board, sort of regardless of the matchup. But then we talk about him playing with, I believe it's Adam Pelech. Whether it's Pelech or Pulak, one of the two that he's playing with, it is... there's a formidable defensive companion there, so I think it helps. I don't know if shelter is the right word, but I think it helps Schaefer succeed when you've got that kind of security blanket next to him.
Yeah, you've got the guy that you know is always back. I mean, it's when Ekholm came over to play with Bouchard. It just allowed Bouchard to relax because he knew that if you tried to make an offensive play, if it doesn't work out, you've got that big safety net. And there was one shift out there that I'm looking, the forecheck, I'm like, he was 48. Well, that's Schaefer, the defenseman leading the forecheck. He got in, was below the goal line and made a play where he actually passed it back to the defenseman. So it's only 20 minutes, 9 minutes that he played that I've seen Schaefer live, but I want to see more. That kid, he is going to be special, and we saw that in the first 20 minutes of this period. But for a 0-0 tie, this has been a highly entertaining, high-event hockey game thus far. The coaches won't like the high event, but we as fans do, so we hope that it continues here in the Final 40.
Certainly. Looking forward to what comes next here. It's scoreless, as mentioned. Again, shots 12-11, so it's pretty well even across the board here in terms of opportunity and otherwise. That's our Rob Brown. More from Rob in the second intermission. We are after 20 right now, and this is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
From the first time on skates to wearing a special jersey passed down through generations, Sentinel Storage is here for you. Store your sports gear to create space for all life's adventures. Try 4 weeks free at sentinelStorage.ca. Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
To the fans who bleed orange and blue, never miss a game, and are always on the edge of their seat. Show your passion for the Oilers and cheer on the team at Molson Oilers Game Day Live. Attend throughout the season for your chance to win 2026-27 Edmonton Oilers season seats. Be there for the next Game Day Live event on January 17th at MKT Bar and Fair. With a full event schedule and to RSVP to the Ultimate Oilers Watch Party, visit OilersGameDayLive.com.
Bloom Benefits offers amazing coverage that even the toughest hockey players can get behind. With excellent coverage, they offer things like massage.
You want to go?
Counseling services.
Let's go!
Dental coverage.
That was not offside.
And eye exams. With custom health coverage for any group of any size, Bloom Benefits make every team better, stronger, and healthier. Plans start from just $54 a month. Rethink your benefits today at bloombenefits.ca.
From the first time on skates to wearing a special jersey passed down through generations, Sentinel Storage is here for you. Store your sports gear to create space for all life's adventures. Try 4 weeks free at sentinelStorage.ca. Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
With Global News, I'm Thomas Dias. The Minister for Hospital and Surgical Service says he has lingering concerns and questions about the death of a man at Edmonton's Grey Nuns Hospital last month. Matt Jones says a judge-led fatality inquiry will be held after 44-year-old Prashant Srikumar died December 22nd after waiting 8 hours for care in the ER without being seen. The inquiry will examine the circumstances of the death and may provide recommendations to help prevent similar deaths in the future. In the meantime, Jones has announced the government is bringing in a new triage liaison physical role on a trial basis at the busiest ERs in Edmonton and Calgary to assist triage nurses and emergency doctors. And AHS says the relocation of part of a family medicine unit at University Hospital is taking place because of the high-priority expansion of the neuro-intensive care unit, which is going from 11 beds to 24 beds in single-patient rooms. The 21 beds at the family medicine unit will be relocated to the Leduc Hospital pending final authorization of the plan with no overall bed or job losses. News on demand at 880ched.com.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. Big skies, rugged landscapes. Now that's Alberta in a nutshell. And if you're looking for an SUV that can keep up with this place, check out the Ford Bronco. Built for those who crave adventure, with serious off-road capability and style to spare. Whether you're hitting the mountain trails or exploring the back roads, it's the perfect ride for those who want to experience everything this province has to offer. The Ford Bronco. Adventure awaits at your Alberta Ford dealer. And tell them PB sent you.
Edmonton knows great teams. For over 60 years, Chemco has helped build Canadian industry and invest in communities nationwide. Employee-owned and operated, and with over 2,500 skilled tradespeople, Chemco delivers complete solutions as one partner with many strengths. From engineering to construction, commissioning to maintenance, safely and on schedule coast to coast. Chemco cares, and a commitment to quality, safety, and community drives lasting impact nationally and locally. Learn more at chemco.com. Chemco, building industry, building Canada.
Can an energy provider make you feel carefree? We think so, because who doesn't like to be surrounded by good energy? Great rates always. Gimmicks never. Perks that reward your loyalty and energy experts who know what's what. Carefree just feels good. Encore by Epcor, your carefree electricity and natural gas provider.
Customers are free to purchase natural gas or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822 toll-free.
This is At the Intermission on the Oilers Radio Network.
Scoreless at Rogers Place through 20 minutes of play between the Oilers and Islanders. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of your Edmonton Oilers. 10 games in the league tonight. In the third period, the Bruins are up 3-2 over the Seattle Kraken. Wild, wow, they're down 6-1 to the Jets in Minnesota. That's a terrible showing on home ice. Flames up 2-1 in Chicago. They're scoreless in Utah between the Stars and Mammoth. Maple Leafs have a 2-goal lead on the Golden Knights in Vegas. It's 2-0 there in the first period early. And the rest of these are finals. Sabres beat the Canadiens 5-3. Penguins with Stuart Skinner in net doubled up the Flyers 6-3. Sharks beat the Capitals 3-2. And the Blue Jackets knocked off the lowly Vancouver Canucks 4-1. On the farm, it's a pair of games against Calgary this weekend, tomorrow night and Sunday for the Bakersfield Condors. And the Edmonton Oil Kings, coming off a shootout loss to Medicine Hat, hit the road. They get the rematch at Co-op Place in Medhat tomorrow night. That's the out-of-town scoreboard for Pizza 73, the official pizza of your Edmonton Oilers. We'll get you back to live play-by-play action with Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer in just a minute here. We're at the Intermission, and this is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
You've been listening to At the Intermission on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, OilCountry, stranded in the snow, stuck on the side of the road, or just locked out of your ride? Visit OilCountryTowing.com, Edmonton's most trusted 24/7 towing and roadside rescue team. OilCountry Towing will get you going.
During every Oilers game day, the Canadian Brewhouse is your hockey headquarters. Cheer on the blue and orange, surrounded by fans as passionate as you are, while sipping $1 off tankards of Molson Canadian and Coors Light. And that's not all. Every game day, you can enter to win Oilers home game tickets. So grab your crew, grab a seat, and make the Canadian Brewhouse your go-to spot this hockey season. The Canadian Brewhouse. Our house is your house.
As the official medical imaging provider to the Edmonton Oilers, MIC ensures precision in every shot. And if you need medical imaging attention, you can count on MIC to get you back in the game. Whether it's a classic wrist shot, that is, X-ray, soft tissue scan, or advanced imaging, MIC provides timely and expert diagnosis. So go where the pros go and book an appointment at any of their 15 convenient Edmonton and area locations. Learn more at mic.ca.
Hey, Oil Country. Stranded in the snow? Stuck on the side of the road? Or just locked out of your ride? Visit OilCountryTowing.com, Edmonton's most trusted 24/7 towing and roadside rescue team. Oil Country Towing will get you going.
All games, all seasons. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Oilers and Islanders still at 0. So we're getting ready for the second period of play. And tonight's Oilers, No Kid Left Alone, 50-50, presented by Rogers. It's in support of CASA Mental Health, the Central Alberta Child Advocacy Center, and the Zebra Center, providing support, advocacy, and mental health care for children and youth impacted by abuse and trauma. Get your tickets now at edmontonoilers.com/5050. That total jackpot's over $262,000 right now. All right, we dropped the puck. We're underway here in the second period as Pelech will shoot the puck into the Edmonton zone. Barzal on the end boards, goes over to the right. Bouchard takes him to the corner. The puck gets into the skates of Nugent Hopkins to the middle of Bouchard, and he'll get to center ice. Over the Islander line, Bouchard to the left wing point now. Across the one-time shot by Ekholm goes wide. Schaefer on the right wing. Off the glass, glove down by Bouchard. Schaefer in behind his net. And then we'll drop it off in behind the goal. And Pulock up the right wing to Barzal. Barzal into the Oilers zone. To the right wing corner. Pass to Duclair. Couldn't get it back to Barzal. And McDavid on the right wing. To center ice. Now to Nugent Hopkins to McDavid. Into the Islanders zone. Left wing corner. Centering pass. Oh, the save by Sorokin. What a chance in front of the net on the right side for Kasperi Kapanen. And the puck to the blue line. It's Draisaitl to Kapanen right corner. He'll go in behind the net. Up to the right corner again. Dropping it to Draisaitl. To the blue line for Emberson. On the left to Nurse. On the left wing for Kapanen. To Draisaitl down the left side. His pass in front. Directed on goal. Sorokin the save. And the puck goes over to the right side. Draisaitl on the right wing boards. Emberson cross ice pass broken up by Schaefer. He'll get it to the right wing. And Holmstrom to center. Makes a move. Puck goes into the left wing corner of the Oiler end. Draisaitl along the end board. Cizikas is in there for the Islanders. We're a minute 45 into the second. This game's still at 0s. Holmstrom up the left wing. Cycles the puck to Cizikas. Let it go to McLean in the right wing corner. To the point to Mayfield. Now across to Pelech. A shot that's blocked in front and then rolls in front of Ingram. He'll cover it up. Minute 59 gone here in the second. The game's still scoreless.
Well, you are playing one of the league's best goaltenders, and they got off to an 0-3 start this year, and the Oilers got David Riddick instead of Ilya Sorokin. But when you got a career .916 save percentage, and McDavid slung one across, and Kapanen probably 9 times out of 10, you finish it. And Sorokin got the right pad and blocker out there. Exploded out and took away the angle on Kasperi Kapanen.
Great save. Face off to the right of Ingram.
Now, if there's no penalties called in this game, it's totally going to favor the Islanders. The Islanders are dead last in power play percentage. The Oilers, as we know, are first.
Puck cleared out. Mayfield in his own zone for the Islanders. Bounces it through center. Wallman to Stastny to Wallman. On the right wing to Lazars. He shoots it in. Janmark had to go off his stick. Goes to the line. Wallman shot and a glove save made by Sorokin.
And I don't mind that Wallman blasted one away. Because he can shoot the pill, as we know.
Hoping for a rebound or something.
This game has a 2-1-3-2 feel to it all day.
Yeah. Face off to the right of Sorokin. It's not lacking of chances.
No, but the goaltending's been excellent.
Exactly.
Both guys.
Frederick to take the draw for Edmonton. Up against Ritchie. Puck to the left point. Wallman comes down the left side to the net. A shot saved by Sorokin. Puck on the right point. Stastny will keep it in. Left wing corner. Wallman got it loose in behind the net to Frederick. Taken to the boards by Pelech. Steals the puck. Gave it to Ritchie. Now to D'Angelo. And D'Angelo over the Edmonton line.
Oh,
and
they're lucky.
Offside.
So they had the Oilers in the back pedal defensively. The three forwards were overloaded to the one side of the ice. The Oilers have outshot the Islanders 5-0 here in period 2. But Sorokin's on his game right now. Wallman tried to sift one through him.
Yeah. Face-off will be outside the Edmonton blue line. Oilers in Vancouver Saturday night, back at home on Sunday against St. Louis.
Vancouver had a tough road trip.
What did that one end up? Are they still? Yeah, one's over.
They got beat 4-1 at the
Oh, yeah, that one's over.
Besser scored. Power play goal, his second goal in the last 29 games. He's went into tonight's game minus 20 during that stretch.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Mayfield on the left to Shabanoff, now across to Heineman into the Oiler end. It's along the right wing boards, top of the circle. Ike Howard to the line. Shabanoff kept it in. Bouchard to Ekholm. The left wing to Howard. Now across, Bouchard jumps up into the play, comes in over the line, a shot off his stick goes wide. Got it in front, and the shot by Savoy goes off of Sorokin.
That's a great play by Bouchard. That puck's got to be put in the net there.
Roslovic works it free on the right, comes up to the right wing point, spins back towards the boards, floats it in front of the net, and that's off a stick into the left wing corner. Howard along the left wing corner boards. Heineman took him there, and Ritchie will get it out. His pass too far for Shabanoff, and it's icing against New York.
Well, good start to this period for Edmonton. Another opportunity there. Bouchard with a real nice little play. Shot was deflected off of Mayfield, off of Boquist, wide of the net. Bouchard and Boquist played together at the London Knights. I used to watch London's games. I wasn't convinced. Boquist was a rover. He wasn't playing defense.
He's everywhere. The puck to the blue line. Nugent Hopkins to the right wing point for Emberson. Now to McDavid. Skates it up to the top. Gives it to Nurse. He shoots it towards the goal looking for a redirection. It goes into the left wing corner. And the puck shot out to center by Ritchie.
What is Nurse doing? Where are you putting the puck there?
It's in front of the Edmonton bench. And Boquist on the right wing to Shabanoff. Dump it in on the backhand, go off for a change. It's in behind the Edmonton net.
Well, it enables them to get a change because the Oilers should have been able to get a quick reload there and keep their third pairing on the ice against McDavid's line.
Here's McDavid over the Islander line to the left wing point to Nurse towards the net, and that's off the pad of Sorokin. He had it covered. And there'll be a face-off in the Islander zone to his right.
Right now, pucks are sticking.
That one, sure, they all are, but yeah.
They're sticking to Sorokin. It's going to be tough to beat if this continues.
Face off to the right, Ilya Sorokin. 14-11-2 coming into this, his 28th appearance of the season. McDavid to take the draw. Pajot got it to the right wing corner. Schaefer up the right wing boards to Holmstrom and out. At his own blue line is Bouchard with Pajot on him. He's up the right wing. Evan Bouchard to center. Forced to shoot it in. Rims to the left into the left wing corner. Nugent Hopkins got it loose to McDavid. Around to the right wing point for Bouchard. Right wing corner to McDavid. Up to the top of the circle. McDavid to the line now for Matthias Ekholm to the right wing corner. In behind the Islander net to the left. To the blue line to Bouchard. Made a little move. Kept it in. The puck on the left wing. McDavid to Bouchard in the middle. Winds up. His shot saved by Sorokin. Got it with a glove with Hyman right in front of the net. We get the whistle as we've played 5 minutes and 12 seconds of the second period. And this game's still at zeros.
Unfortunately, Bouchard shot. Sorokin got a pretty clean look at it.
He did.
Pajot did an excellent job with backside support on Hyman. Pajot's an unrestricted free agent. Ian Anders lead. $5 million cap hit, but it's a heck of a third line right shot center.
Off the draw, a little snapshot by Stastny. Went off, a stick goes wide. It's chopped over to the left wing, and Pellick's got it now for the Islanders. Right wing to D'Angelo. Now to Duclair, over the line to Lee. In front of the net, that goes off of Ingram, and the puck on the left wing. And Lee breaks it up to Duclair, but it was in his skates. Stastny will get it out on the backhand, and Draisaitl lost an edge. Otherwise, may have had a chance at center. Lee brings the puck into the Oilers zone. Right wing to Pelech. And towards the net, a shot kicked out. A rebound put towards the goal by Duclair, and it was blocked.
Got to help him out there.
Stastny along the right wing side got dumped down. Lee could get it back to the blue line. D'Angelo on the right wing point. Cross the line to Schaefer. Left side to Duclair. Pokes it to the blue line. Barzal is there for New York. He'll get the puck to the left wing corner to D'Angelo. Now to Duclair. Over to the right. Schaefer comes in from the right wing point. Kept it in to Barzal behind the net to Duclair on the left wing. And breaking that up with Stastny. Puck to the top of the circle, and it's Podkolzin for Edmonton. Through the middle of Draisaitl, gets to center. In over the line and knocked off his stick and cleared out by Schaefer. To Heineman down the right wing. We're still at zeros here in the second.
Excellent takeout by Nurse.
And up the right wing, getting it out. Podkolzin, left wing pass to Savoy. A shot, and he just missed on the glove side of Sorokin. Puck in the right wing corner. Savoy takes a hit. Puck gets to the corner. Roslovic to the end boards. He gets dumped down. It's under him. He's trying to get back up. Now it comes free over to the right wing. And Ritchie up the right wing boards to Heineman and out. Now to Shabanov. And he'll dump the puck in. Nurse along the left wing boards, but Ritchie to the right wing corner for Heineman. He'll try to drive it in front. And it's knocked off his stick. Puck goes to Ike Howard. And on the left wing, he'll get to center ice, off the boards and in. Roslovic in on the forecheck. Shabanov out from behind his net. Will go high in the air and over the head of Cizikas. It goes into the Oilers zone. Bouchard in the right wing corner. 7.5 gone here in the second. Still at zeros. Oilers host the Islanders at Rogers Place. To center ice is Janmark. Into the Islander end on the left. Puck goes into the corner. Boquist will get it to the line. Just out. Shot back in by Ekholm. Edmonton tags up. Mayfield has it in behind his net. Scott Mayfield to the right wing. Banks it to center. Puck goes just inside the Edmonton zone. And Bouchard retreat in front of his net.
It's a very passive neutral zone from the Islanders here.
Bouchard on the right wing to Frederick. Into the Islander end on the right side. Taken to the boards. And the puck is cleared out. And on the right wing to Cizikas at center. Off the right wing glass and in. Gatcomb's in on the forecheck. Took Bouchard to the boards. Bouchard slid off of it and has the puck. And it's Bouchard through the middle of the ice.
Need a change here for the Oilers.
They're getting one as Bouchard take it back behind the goal. Bouchard through the middle. Bouchard gets to center, has to shoot it in. It's on the right side, up near the line. Hyman had kept it in. It goes to Stastny, right wing point, in behind the net. Hyman let it go by to Nugent Hopkins. He got taken to the left wing boards. Duran will get it out. On the right to Holmstrom, shoots it in. Ingram to play it. Right wing corner, Stastny on the right, and that goes off of Pelech into the Islander bench, and we get a whistle as we've played 9 minutes and 6 seconds of the second period. The Oilers and the Islanders still waiting for this game's first goal. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Find more ways to save at Real Canadian Superstore. Unlock savings through always low-priced items, multi-save, club size, fresh promise, hit of the month offers, ad match, and more. Find everything you need from grocery staples, fresh produce, prepared meals, and multicultural assortments to clothing, home, entertainment, health, and beauty. Plus, PC Optimum members save more. Open the PC Optimum app to load exclusive super coupons and weekly points offers. Real Canadian Superstore. Proudly Canadian. See weekly flyer for details.
As the new year begins, Freedom Ford invites customers to start 2026 with confidence. Freedom Ford is offering deals on remaining 2025 Ford models with limited time incentives, lease specials, and the return of low financing. Customers can come see the new 2026 Ford models, from the spacious Ford Explorer to the top safety-rated Ford F-150. Freedom Ford showcases vehicles built for winter roads, weekend travel, and everyday reliability. Come on by today and see the complete Ford lineup today at Freedom Ford.
Zach from EPCOR here. When winter rolls in, my family's outside skating, tobogganing, and enjoying the season. But stormwater ponds aren't the place. These ponds protect our neighborhoods from flooding year-round. Even in winter, the water keeps moving under the surface, making the ice unpredictable and unsafe. Edmonton has safe spots to skate and sled, like my favorite, the Rundle Park Iceway in Toboggan Hills. Stay back, stay off, stay safe. A note from your neighbors at EPCOR.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer, still at zeros. The Oilers and the Islanders, 9:06 gone in the second. The shots are 7-1 for Edmonton here in the second period. 19-13 overall. Face off in the Oilers zone to the right of Connor Ingram.
Lazar out here to help Roslovic in the circle.
Going to take this draw against Anders Lee, and the puck goes to the end boards, and it's Nurse on the left wing to center ice to Savoy. Up the left side to Roslovic. He'll shoot it in. Pelech, right wing corner to D'Angelo. Cross ice to Duclair. Now on the right to Lee. Into the Oiler end, he put it to the middle, and Barzal wasn't quite there yet, and it's Roslovic coming out with it. Into the Islander zone. Drops it on the right. The shot off the right side by Howard goes wide. Roslovic in the left. Cycles the puck to Savoy. He'll look to the net. His shot just missed. Trying to go short side upstairs. The puck on the right wing. Roslovic across the top of the circle. That's poked off his stick, and it comes out. He'll go back and get it.
What a pass.
He rips a pass to Savoy. Now to Howard. Got the puck into the Islander zone. To Savoy on the left wing. He gets out to Howard, and he hammers one. Just missed on the short side. Boquist up the right wing for Barzal. He'll get to center.
Don't back in on this guy.
Now drops it to Duclair. Right corner to Barzal. Goes in behind the net to the left. Barzal cross ice to Duclair, and he was handcuffed. Couldn't get the shot. Puck to the line. D'Angelo to Barzal to Duclair. His shot off the outside of the goal. He's looking to the glove side.
Ingram thought he was beat there.
Kapanen got it out to the neutral zone. Loops back to his own line. 9:25 to go here in the second. Still at zeros. The Oilers and the Islanders. Now to Wallman on the left wing. The puck Colson, that's hacked away from him. And Wallman's got to go back all the way down. They're calling that icing against the Islanders.
And we're going to see McDavid Hyman.
Yeah. Face off to the right of Sorokin.
Leon's going to stay on the ice here.
Cal Ritchie taking the draw for the Islanders.
He's a sub 40%er. Big advantage here in the circle for Edmonton if Leon wins the draw.
Which he does. Clean back to Ekholm. Across the line to Bouchard. Right wing to McDavid. To Draisaitl. Goes to the right corner. He'll drive it in front of the net. Hyman with the shot. That went off the pad of Sorokin. It stays out.
Sorokin is given the air of invincibility tonight. He is stopping everything. That should have been in the net.
Puck cleared out, and Ekholm's going to bring it in. Give it to McDavid. Left wing. Draisaitl in front of the net, and it's steered wide. Puck comes back to Draisaitl. He's on the right wing. Up to the top of the circle. Across to McDavid on the left. Down the left wing. Knocked down by Drouin. Puck goes in behind the Islander net.
Why is that not a penalty? Holy cow, these guys are bad tonight.
Ritchie on the right wing for Drouin.
They don't want, they're like, oh, we can't give him a power play. Power play's too good. I mean, he hauled him right to the ice.
Heineman can shoot it into the Oilers zone. Bouchard has it in behind the goal. 8:20 to go in the second. Still at zeros. Bouchard through the middle. Bouchard on the left off of Podkolzin's stick. He'll get to it on the left wing. Right wing corner now to Kapanen. Back around near the point. Drouin directed it out to Holmstrom. Now to Pajot. Hit his stick. It came out. And at center it's Kapanen. Right wing. Nugent Hopkins comes in front of the net for Podkolzin. Goes through his skates after it hit an Islander stick. Nurse at center ice off the boards and in. And Pulock will take it in to the corner and leave it on the right for Schaefer. Schaefer through center, then loops back to his own blue line. And will take it in behind his own net.
This is a matchup that Patrick Waugh likes here.
Mayfield on the right wing. Out one Past McLean into the Oilers zone. Emberson to the end boards. It goes to the side of the net, off the side of the net into the slot. But Janmark there for Edmonton. And he'll come on the right wing to the line. That's broken up by Boquist. Boquist with it in his own end for the Islanders. Across to Mayfield. Mayfield to Boquist. To Mayfield. On the left wing, directed in by McLean. It goes behind the Edmonton net. Pass on the left. Podkolzin just missed. Lazar's got to go back, but Duclair steals in front to Lee. Great save by Ingram, and he covers it up. Anders Lee set up in the slot, and Ingram shuts the door. We're going to take a break. 6:47 to go here in the second. The Oilers and the Islanders still at zeros. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Wherever Canadians raise a glass, you'll find Molson. There's a good reason for that. When you've been in Canada for over 230 years, you get around in the cups and fridges of Canadians, generation after generation. Molson has a beer for everyone. So raise a glass or cup or whatever you pour your Molson in, because it doesn't matter what it's in. It matters where it's from. Canadian, export, ultra, excel, Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
Blue-collar work deserves big dollar perks. Get a heavy wallet with Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals. Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals is always growing. Right now, they're hiring heavy equipment technicians, EM servicemen, and maintenance supervisors. Apply if you're from here or across the country. Even if you're from the Rock, they want to talk. Visit heavymetalequipment.ca to find your new career. Get a heavy wallet with Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals, helping you move the earth.
I'm Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. And I'm Zach Hyman. And when we're not making juicy, sweet passes or having my goals disallowed, we're working for Legacy Heating and Cooling. You know, guys used to call me a plumber. And now they call you an HVAC technician. Nice.
Hey, guys, you're not here to install furnaces. You're here to sing the jingle.
Oh.
Well.
Okay. Call Legacy. Call Legacy.
No payments and no interest for 1 year from qualified installers. Legacy Heating and Cooling.
All games, all seasons.
You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. Oilers and Islanders at zeros. 6:47 to go in the second period. Face off to the left of Connor Ingram. Makes a big save for the Oilers right before the break.
10-2 are the shots for the Oilers here in the second. And I still don't know how Sorokin stopped the jam play down low for Hyman.
Just got enough.
But he did.
Barzal taking the draw, wins it to D'Angelo, a shot, and that one goes off at Ekholm and wide. Puck to the middle of the ice. Ekholm up the right wing to Draisaitl. Steers it in, goes after it, right corner in front of the net before Podkolzin could get to it. It is cleared as Pelech was coming back. And the puck in the neutral zone.
Look out.
Duclair on the right to Lee. Peeled off his stick by Kapanen. Left wing for Podkolzin. Will get to center. Into the Islander end, but just missed Draisaitl. Barzal.
Vasili's just got to keep skating with the puck there.
Barzal had it poked away from him, and Draisaitl to Podkolzin's got Kapanen with him. The pass to Kapanen, the shot off the stick of Sorokin. It comes across to Podkolzin on the right. Left wing corner to Draisaitl. Now to Kapanen, left wing. He's at the hash marks. Cross the ice pass, hit the skate of Duclair and came out.
Whoa, Darnell.
On the left wing, it's Kapanen. To Podkolzin. He'll get it across. Roslovic's shot and a save by Sorokin. Out through the middle. Lee will get to center. Lee taken to the boards. Puck goes to Pajot. He'll shoot it in.
That's brutal non-call there by the officials. Wallman totally held when he had the puck.
Wallman's got it now on the left wing. Off the stick of Roslovic and in. Boquist along the right wing boards to the middle of the ice. That thing's bouncing around off the glove of Savoy and then hacked into the left wing corner. Top of the circle is Pajot, and Pajot will get it out for the Islanders. 5:08 to go here in the second. We're scoreless in this game. Puck gets to the middle of the ice in the Edmonton zone. Holmstrom up to the line, now to the down the left wing, got dumped down.
That was probably a penalty there too.
Savoy will get it out.
This line's got, sorry, Cam. This line's got to be sure of the puck when they're out on the ice. Got to be stronger, more authoritative on the puck.
Wallman on the left wing to Howard. He was in earlier. They were making a change at the bench, so it's offside against Edmonton. 4:43 to go here in the second period. Still at zeros. The Oilers and the Islanders will be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
It's a new era for Ford in Edmonton. Welcome to Big West Ford. Located westbound on Stony Plain Road, just east of the Henday. Big West Ford is Edmonton's newest and most exciting Ford dealership. Whether you're after the legendary F-150, the Powerhouse 350 Super Duty, or the adventurous Bronco, they've got you covered with exceptional selection and service right here in your city. Big West Ford, driven by you. Visit Big West Ford at 18208 Stony Plain Road or online at bigwestford.com.
Our people, our team. It's what business owners almost always say is their most important resource. But strong businesses don't just find great people. They make sure their teams stay healthy, engaged, and performing at their best. A benefits plan from Alberta Blue Cross is more than just drug and dental. They support the whole person with flexible coverage levels that fit the size and circumstance of your business. Find a plan that gets results at ab.bluecross.ca.
If you ever find yourself needing collision repair, CarStar is here to help make accidents unhappen. Any make, any model. That said, there are some accidents CarStar can't make unhappen, such as accidentally waking a hibernating bear, accidentally biting into a raw habanero pepper, accidentally throwing a frisbee at a beehive. CarStar, Canada's trusted collision repair expert, is here to make car accidents unhappen. For a location near you, visit carstar.ca.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer, still zeros. Oilers host the Islanders, 4:43 to go in the second period.
12-2 are the shots for Edmonton. They don't have a power play in this game. They are letting them play. By my count, 3-1 missed calls. And again, the Oilers got the best power play in the league. The Islanders' power play's dead last.
Shot into the Oilers zone. Ingram to play it. Whip it up on the glass. It's knocked down, comes to Bouchard. He's in behind the Edmonton net. Off the right wing boards and out for Zach Hyman. Hyman to the middle of the ice. It finds McDavid. He'll come in on the right wing. Stops on the right wing to the line to Bouchard. Bouchard down the right side towards the net in front of the goal off the stick of Nugent Hopkins, and just why.
Got to finish that one, too. It's right there.
Cizikas along the boards. Through the middle to Schaefer. Schaefer to center ice. Softly dump it in. Ekholm in the left wing corner in his own zone. Up the left wing to Nugent Hopkins. Over the line to McDavid. He'll spin a pass, and that's off a skate. And Pelech on the right wing to Barzal. Barzal into the Oilers zone, into the slot across. The shot, the save by Ingram. As Duclair got the one-timer from Matt Barzal, and Ingram comes across, makes the save, and covers it up.
Well, Connor McDavid went for a high-risk behind-the-back pass. Got picked off, and that started the transition the other way, and Barzal, who can dipsy-doodle with the best of them.
Yep. 499 career points for Barzal. Set up Duclair for the one-time shot. Connor Ingram there for Edmonton. Face off to the left of Ingram. It goes to the point. D'Angelo let it go. That hit Barzal. It's over on the boards. Lee into the corner with Emberson. Trying to dig it out is Draisaitl. It's caught up in their skates. Now went to Emberson. Then Barzal's pass off of Nurse right to Draisaitl. Draisaitl looking to get it to Kapanen and broken up by Pelech. Put it off of Duclair into the Oiler end. Duclair to Barzal in behind the net. His pass in front of the net blocked. He got it back. Barzal left wing corner. Behind the Oiler goal to the right. Swept off his stick by Nurse. Right corner. Emberson to the line. And it doesn't get out. But Nurse will get it out on the left wing to Podkolzin. Comes into the Islanders zone.
No.
To the right side. That was behind Draisaitl. And now the puck at center ice.
Gotta stop forcing passes to Leon Vasily. North and south.
D'Angelo inside his own blue line. On the right wing to Richie, and that is hacked through the middle, and skating after it is Janmark. He'll get to it. A shot on just off of Sorokin, and it goes into the right wing corner. Frederick, right side of the blue line to Stastny. Gets away from Heineman. To Janmark off the right wing. Janmark to the blue line. To the left wing. To the left wing corner. And behind the net, and the pass in front to Frederick goes to the line. Wallman shot. That's blocked. That one had to hurt. Went off of Shabanoff. The puck on the left wing, and it was Wallman steering it to the middle of the ice. And great job to keep that in on the left wing by Frederick. He'll give it to Lazar. He's going to drive to the net, and a poke check made by Sorokin. Puck on the left wing. Frederick. Top of the circle to the left wing point. Wallman. Get it across to Stastny. Now on the right side to Lazar. Lazar to the right corner. Rims it on the left to Janmark. Janmark to the point. Gave it to Wallman. On the right to Ekholm. Now to Roslovic. Roslovic to the right wing boards. Into the corner. Goes in behind the net. You get it in front. That goes back to the line. Penalty coming up to the Islanders. The puck in the left wing corner. Now touched. And Edmonton with 1:18 to go here in the second. The game's still at zeros. Edmonton goes on the first power play.
And a very good defensive defenseman, Adam Pelech, who played for Chris Knobloch, going off. What's going on here? D'Angelo, who...
yapping with everybody.
Well, he's got lots of opinions on lots of different things, that fella.
Slashing the call against Adam Pelech.
All right, Edmonton's power play this season at 33.8%. Obviously, that's number one in the NHL. The Islanders have good penalty killing, 81.4%. Now, here's where having Pajot at 58.8% in the faceoff circle. Guy that spent 8 years in Ottawa and 7 with the Islanders. Having a guy like that, right shot guy, wins a lot of draws on the PK. That's part of the reason why they got a good PK.
Power play presented by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com.
Of course, Horvat got a short-handed goal against Edmonton with 4-2 victory back in October.
Puck goes behind the net. Schaefer rims it hard up the left side and down the ice.
And that's what Pajot can do for you. He wins draws.
Bouchard into the neutral zone to McDavid through the middle. Gets it over the line to Nugent Hopkins. Poked off his stick. It comes out. Oilers have to regroup. Bouchard. 52 seconds to go in the period. We're still at zeros. To McDavid. Into the Islanders zone. His pass broken up. Ryan Pulock will get it down the ice.
See, they haven't had a chance to set up anything. Lost the draw, and we're 35 seconds in. Got to attack from somewhere else other than a McDavid zone entry.
Draisaitl will get it in. Right side. Get to Hyman, now to the right corner. Draisaitl to the point. Bouchard shot off the arm of Sorokin and out of play. Hard shot by Bouchard. Sorokin got enough.
So Yannick Perreault was probably the best face-off guy ever, percentage-wise. Jonathan Toews is over 60% this season. But Pajot has been terrific for a long time.
27 seconds left here in the second period.
Huge part of the 17 playoff run for the Ottawa Senators. Got a 4-goal game in the playoffs. As you can tell, I've always liked them.
McDavid against Zizekas here. McDavid wins it. Draisaitl to Bouchard. Left point over to Draisaitl on the right. Right wing corner to Nugent Hopkins. Come up to the top of the circle. Give it to Draisaitl to Nugent. Hopkins shot just missed glove side. And it's cranked down the ice by Pajot.
Good stick there. Elevated the puck on Nuge.
Bouchard on the right wing. 7 seconds to go in the period. Into the Islanders zone. Right wing corner. Schaefer takes it to the end boards, and the period will end, and the Oilers will have 42 seconds of power play time to start off the third period. Is this game still at zeros?
Edmonton had a great period. They outshot the Islanders 12-4, but the goalies are playing exceptionally well for both teams.
That has been the story here through 40 minutes. Shots overall 24-16 in favor of Edmonton, still at zeros as the Oilers host the New York Islanders. Edmonton with 42 seconds left on that penalty to Adam Pelech. He's off for the slash, so they'll have some time to work to start off the third period. So this one tied at 0 after 40 minutes. Brendan Escott, Rob Brown, they're standing by. They got the intermission for you when we come back, so don't you go anywhere. From Rogers Place, this is Ford Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Do your tires feel like hockey pucks on the road? Perhaps it's time for a new set of Atturo tires. No matter what you drive, Atturo has the right fit for you, including the all-new Trailblade HT and AZ810 premium all-weather tires for your pickup, car, SUV, or crossover. You can rest assured that Atturo tires will get you through all 4 seasons. Available at Action Car and Truck, Point S, and tire shops everywhere. Find a dealer near you at atturo.com.
Stay connected with your community and enjoy the latest updates and exclusive access to concerts and events by becoming an 880 CHED Insider. Don't miss out on a single moment. Sign up now at 880ched.com and click on CHED Insider Newsletter to become a vital part of Edmonton's premier news and talk community. 880 CHED, Edmonton's news, today's talk, where Edmonton stays informed and entertained today and every day. This is At the Intermission on the Oilers Radio Network.
Barzal into the Oilers zone, into the slot across. The shot, the save by Ingram as Duclair got the one-timer from Matt Barzal, and Ingram comes across, makes the save, and covers it up.
There's your highlight zone, brought to you by Century Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos with 3 great locations in Edmonton, St. Albert, and next to Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the winner's zone. We're still scoreless through 40 minutes of play. A very similar story in that second period. Maybe not as many glaring turnovers from what I saw, but Rob Brown, I will ask for your assessment of the middle frame. What did you see?
A much better period by the Oilers. They really stopped making the big mistakes. They carried the play. The shots dictate that. Was, I think, 13-4 in favor of the Oilers in the second period. A number of grade A looks. Sorokin's been fantastic tonight for the New York Islanders. And then a really good period by Ingram. He only had 4 saves to make, but 2 of them were high grade chances that the Oilers gave up, and he made it look easy. And sometimes when a goaltender doesn't see much work for long stretches of time, and there were 6, 7, 8 minutes where I don't think the Islanders even got into the offensive zone, then all of a sudden bang, one-timer from the offside, what we just heard there. Yeah. Those are tough plays, and Ingram has been very good. He's made the saves he's had to make. The last thing you want to do in a game where Sorokin is playing so good and the Oilers are the better team is to give up that one chance, and all of a sudden you find yourself behind 1-0. And it's just, you look up the scoreboard and say, this isn't fair. So Connor Ingram did his job. The Oilers were much better in that period, and now it's just a matter of capitalizing on some of these great chances they've had.
Yeah, which is easier said than done when you've got Sorokin, who, for all intents and purposes, is probably the front runner for the Vezina Trophy this year anyway. But you get him playing the way that he's playing tonight, and it looks like a door slammed shut, a brick wall put up in front of the Islanders' net. How do you avoid that sneaking into the psyche as a shooter?
Well, you don't turn away shots. Sometimes when a goalie's playing really well, you feel that you have to make that extra pass. Okay, he's probably going to stop this. I'm going to try and pass one more time, but that next pass becomes a contested pass, and it's deflected, and you don't get a shot at all. So more and more shots, traffic, second opportunities. When a guy is making every first save, well, look for rebounds. Look for creating chaos in the blue paint. There's 1 2-on-1 that the Oilers had, and I think it was Podkolzin passed it to Roslovic. Roslovic was quite wide. At that point, get closer to the net. Come closer to Podkolzin. You have a much better angle to shoot at. And then the goaltender, Sorokin, has to respect both short side and far side. Roslovic was so far out on that 2-on-1 that there was only one place he can go, far side, and Sorokin read it. But the Oilers had their looks. They still have some power play time left, but to me, and the Oilers are capable in 40 seconds of scoring a goal on the power play, but I always hated the power plays that got split up. I wanted the full 2 minutes in either the period that just ending or starting the next period, catch the penalty killers tired, catch them on an extended shift. For the third period, it's fresh ice, but the New York Islanders are going to be able to have out their first unit to try and kill the remainder of this 42-second power play.
So the face-off win becomes important because obviously we saw them lose it in the first go-around when the puck first dropped for this power play, and then they would just bled the time right off from there. No real good looks.
No, and it becomes even more important on the face-off at center because even if you win it, you still got to gain possession and gain the zone. If you lose it, well, now you're not in a position to force. So you win a faceoff. The Islanders, for example, win a faceoff here. They can hold on to the puck for about 5 to 7 seconds before they have to dump it because they can pull it back into their own zone and then fire it down. So you certainly want to win the draw. But the one thing that we've seen today is Pajot and Barzal, when they've needed to win faceoffs, they have. I think the Oilers have been better overall, but in the big faceoff so far in this game, Barzal and Pajot have got it done.
That's kind of been Pajot's calling card throughout his career, right? Maybe not the most overstated player, but he can get it done when it needs to be done, and particularly in the faceoff dot. I don't have off the top of my head what his numbers are, but I just always associate him with that. Real difficult to play against kind of player and somebody that can win in that situation.
And a very good defensive forward. He's always on the penalty kill. I mean, I'm just looking at it. He's played 835 games in the NHL. He's only got 383 points. That's probably a 35-point-a-season type guy, but he's plus on his career. Normally when a guy, you have to keep the goals against really down low to be plus when you're only a 35-point-a-season type guy. But he is. He plays the game the right way. He doesn't cheat corners, and he will be called upon to start this penalty kill here in this third period and keep this game tied as long as it can. But the Oilers with an opportunity to stake a claim to the lead early in the third. And the Islanders, I believe, just from watching them play tonight, would be a much better front-running team with the lead as opposed to a team that's chasing. Just look at the lineup that they have. So the first goal is always important. It becomes even more important when the first goal is scored in the third period.
Nearly identical distribution of the minutes between lines 3 and 4 for the Edmonton Oilers. What have you noticed about this third line that we keep talking about with Roslovic and Savoy and I guess Ike Howard has been out there with them tonight too?
Well, the Oilers they really play 3 lines. It's just that the third and fourth line take turns and which one's going to get out there. The third line, they've created a couple chances where they get themselves into trouble as they're 3 very skilled players that aren't real big. So you want to make sure you're playing in the offensive zone, where the Oilers have a really big fourth line that probably doesn't have the skill level, but they've created a lot. Their last shift was so good, the fourth line for the Oilers. They kept it in the offensive zone for long enough that they changed and allowed the Oilers to get their second line out there, and that's where they got the power play, because it was a very tired Islander defensive group. They got tired in their own zone chasing the fourth line around, so it was a fourth line shift that created a power play opportunity, and by the time they got the power play, they were already sitting on the bench. So the third and fourth lines, in games like this, it's like you're not looking for a 5-point night from Connor. Right now, you're just looking for one hero. And this is a night that maybe someone off line 3 or line 4 can be that hero.
Yeah, it feels like it's going to have to be a greasy goal that beats either one of these goaltenders. They're both kicking so well through the first 40 minutes here tonight. We'll see what the third period has in store. One more thought from you I wanted to get on, where was I going with this? Oh, I've blown it now. My train of thought just totally derailed.
I thought maybe we might be going back to the dessert table that we had before the game. We can talk about that all night long.
Yes, we absolutely could.
But this becomes an important game for the Oilers, too. You look at the next 2 teams that the Oilers play. They play a Canuck team that has been decimated this year with trades and injuries and more or less announcing we're rebuilding. Then they play a St. Louis team that just put their star center, Robert Thomas, on the IR. So the Oilers want to get some traction. the Vegas Golden Knights, who's first in the division, they're losing on home ice tonight to the Toronto Maple Leafs. So this is a chance for the Oilers to have a really nice weekend, and it starts right here against an Islander team where you win a period, you win a hockey game. So I think it's an important 20 minutes here for an Oiler team that I thought has gotten better as this game has moved along. Hopefully they have their best period here in the final 20.
We will find out together. That's our Rob Brown. More from Brownie in the post-game show. 780-451-8800 is the number to get involved on said post-game show. Oilers overtime coming up in the aftermath of this one. We will break it all down, but we need a winner first. We'll figure out if that's in regulation or extra time tonight. We're scoreless through 40 minutes of play. We're at the intermission right now, and this is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Steel Haas Triton, two legendary oilfield services brands, one powerful partnership. Rooted in innovation, reliability, and a steadfast commitment to excellence, Steel Haas is proudly 100% Canadian-owned and locally manufactured. With over 15 field service locations across the prairies and up to the Rockies, they deliver world-class energy solutions with unmatched responsiveness, helping their customers thrive in the most demanding environments. Steel Haas Triton, engineered for performance, built in Canada. Visit steelhaasinc.com for more information.
Find more ways to save at Real Canadian Superstore. Unlock savings through always low-priced items, multi-save, club size, fresh promise, hit of the month offers, ad match, and more. Find everything you need from grocery staples, fresh produce, prepared meals, and multicultural assortments to clothing, home, entertainment, health, and beauty. Plus, PC Optimum members save more. Open the PC Optimum app to load exclusive super coupons and weekly points offers. Real Canadian Superstore. Proudly Canadian. See weekly flyer for details.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50, presented by Rogers, is back and better than ever. With more early bird prizes, bonus raffles, and million-dollar jackpots, the largest 50-50 in professional sports can change your life forever. And every ticket purchase helps more kids, more families, and more communities in need than ever before. Get your 50-50 tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com and help make OilCountry a better place. Who knows? You could be Alberta's next millionaire.
AGLC license number 744517.
With Global News, I'm Thomas Dias. It's late Friday morning in Beijing now, where Canada's Prime Minister has been sitting down with China's president as Ottawa pushes to restart a strained relationship with Beijing. Mark Carney says Canada is entering a new trade era of ties with China after making agreements on energy, forestry, and trade. Industry Minister Melanie Joly said talks continued on tariffs affecting electric vehicles and canola, with possible movement expected after the meeting. Well, Edmonton police say a 23-year-old man was struck by a pickup truck around 2 o'clock this afternoon in a marked and lighted crosswalk at 112th Street and 86th Avenue. The driver stayed at the scene, with the pedestrian taken to hospital with serious injuries, and a case now in the hands of the EPS Major Collision Investigation Section. And 2 Edmonton police officers have been cleared of any wrongdoing after fatally shooting a suspect at his home back on August 14th of 2024. ACERT says the officers had arrived with the Internet Child Exploitation Unit to arrest the man on child pornography charges when he suddenly stabbed one of the ICE officers in the back, who survived. News on demand at 880ched.com.
To the fans who bleed orange and blue, never miss a game, and are always on the edge of their seat. Show your passion for the Oilers and cheer on the team at Molson Oilers Game Day Live. Attend throughout the season for your chance to win 2026-27 Edmonton Oilers season seats. Be there for the next Game Day Live event on January 17th at MKT Bar and Fair. For the full event schedule and to RSVP to the Ultimate Oilers Watch Party, visit OilersGameDayLive.com.
Over the last decade, the world of work has changed dramatically. It's a change that can cause a disconnect between a company and its employees. But a partnership with Aon can help by making decisions that create a more flexible, engaged, and resilient workforce. Aon's experience and expertise, global understanding, and advanced analytics ensure that every client is better informed and better advised so that they can make better decisions. Whatever the next decade brings, Aon is in the business of better decisions.
The same AI-powered technology that helps Oilers fans move through security efficiently at Rogers Place is also available for Edmonton area schools, hospitals, and workplaces. Evolve Technology, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers and official security screening partner of Rogers Place, helps identify potential threats and create safe experiences at hockey games and wherever people gather. Visit Rogers Place to experience Evolve live or check out evolve.com for more information. That's EVOLV.com.
This is At the Intermission on the Oilers Radio Network.
Still scoreless through 40 minutes of play here at Rogers Place, and it's time for the out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. It was a 10-game slate in all tonight in the league. Bunch of finals to go through. Jets beat the Wild 6-2. The Bruins knocked off the Kraken 4-2. Blue Jackets disposed of the Canucks 4-1, and the Sharks 3-2 over the Capitals. Flyers fell to the Penguins in the Battle of Pennsylvania, 6-3 the final there. The Sabres beat the Canadiens 5-3. Maple Leafs are in the second period against Vegas right now. They're up 3-1. Stars are down a goal to the Mammoth, 1-0 in the second intermission there. And the Flames in the third period are up 2-1 on the Blackhawks. Tomorrow it is the Calgary Wranglers playing host to the Bakersfield Condors for the first of two games. They'll meet on Sunday as well. And the Oil Kings play in Medicine Hat, completing this home-and-home series tomorrow night. That is the out-of-town scoreboard for Pizza 73, the official pizza of your Edmonton Oilers. We've got to find a winner. Who's it going to be? And will it be in regulation or will it be in overtime plus? We'll find out together in the next 20 minutes. It is back to Cam and Bob. We're at the intermission right now. This is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
You've been listening to At the Intermission on the Oilers Radio Network.
Rogers is Canada's most reliable 5G Plus network, so you can stream Edmonton Oilers games and see Leon scoring in Leduc. Watch Ty tie things up in Tofield. Or check out Connor doing Connor things in Kalmar. And even catch Boosh Bombs in Beaumont. Try saying that 3 times fast. Rogers, this is our game.
40 years strong in Western Canada, Pizza 73 has been serving up the pizza you crave. From their famous pan pizzas and golden crispy wings to bold new creations like stuffed crust and the all-new volcano pizza. They keep bringing the flavor. Born in OilCountry, made in OilCountry. They're proud to be serving Edmonton since 1985. Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Order now at pizza73.com.
Experience the exciting casino action at 3 Century Casino locations. Edmonton, St. Albert, and Century Mile. Dine at one of their amazing restaurants featuring daily specials. Take in the ultimate game day experience at Selly Sports Bar and Lounge. Check out the best in live entertainment at any amazing location. Plus, enjoy a great selection of casino gaming options and off-track betting. Feel the thrill of live horse racing at Century Mile Racetrack. Don't miss a second of the action at Century Casino.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Oilers and Islanders hit zeros, getting ready for the third period of play. And the Oilers 50-50 presented by Rogers, back with life-changing jackpots. That total jackpot right now, $304,000 and climbing. Our next lucky winner could be you. Get your tickets now at edmontonoilers.com/5050. Oilers on the power play for 42 seconds to start this third period. The puck will go to Pollock, and he'll dump it into the Oilers zone. McDavid through the middle, now on the right to Draisaitl. Over the Islander line. Along the right wing to the blue line to Bouchard. Left side, Nugent-Hopkins to Bouchard. On the right to Draisaitl. Into the corner, McDavid to Bouchard. Bouchard, right wing, top of the circle to McDavid. Into the corner, Draisaitl. He'll pass it across. The shot! Scores! Bouchard snuck in, put it off the post. The referee is signaling goal. The red light went on, but nobody seems convinced that went in.
It did not go in. I can tell right now by Bouchard's reaction and McDavid's reaction that never went in, and Hyman couldn't find the loose spot behind him. I do not believe this is a goal. The Oilers players are lining up for a face-off. Never went in the net. It wrapped around the goal, and it went crossbar, post, and never went in, and then Hyman couldn't find the loose rebound.
They're going to look at it,
It's not going to be a goal. They're going to say right away it's no goal. Oh, wait. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait.
Oh, wait.
Oh, wait. We're going to see that overhead again.
Under review.
They're going to look at, now they're saying no goal after he had signaled goal. And the light went on.
We've got an end view here, which is not going to tell us if it went in or not. That looked like it caught the corner.
Evan Bouchard never celebrated.
Yeah, and that's why I didn't think it was in.
Just confusion on the ice.
And we've still not seen the angle. Like, we've seen one angle. Oh, here, they're making the call right away. It's probably not going to be a goal.
After review, the call on the ice is confirmed. No goal.
All right. It never went in.
There we go.
The other players never seemed convinced of it. The referee sure did.
So how does Hyman not find the loose puck behind the...
That is amazing that didn't go in.
And then and the way it's going for Sorokin, it comes right back underneath to him. Great shot by Bouchard.
Great pass by Draisaitl. All right, face off to the right of Sorokin. Penalty almost over. Bouchard has it on the right point. We're still at zeros. On the right wings, Draisaitl, his shot, and that goes off of Schaefer. Penalty is over. Pass across, Draisaitl in front of the net, and just before he could get the Hyman broken up, Draisaitl shot right side, saved by Sorokin. Draisaitl gets it to McDavid in front of the goal, and before it got to Hyman, Pulock broke it up. The puck cleared out. We're a minute into the third. This game's still scoreless, but not short on opportunity. Ekholm waits him behind the Edmonton net. Up the left wing to Howard. Over center, dumps it in. Sorokin to play it off the glass. Duclair got it to the line, didn't get it out. Boquist to Mayfield in the right corner. The right side, Duclair to Lee off his stick. Hacked out to center by Nurse. Duclair on the left wing. Cross ice to Lee. Off the right wing boards. Barzal goes in behind the Edmonton net. Barzal out of the left wing corner. He's going to walk it in front. And his shot goes off a Nurse and just wide. May have glanced off the pad of Ingram.
Mike, don't tell me that's the goal that's going to go in. A ricochet goal off a skate.
Roslovic to center for Edmonton. Into the Islanders zone to the right wing corner towards the net. And the save by Sorokin. And the puck cleared out past Nurse. Heineman runs into Nurse as they go after it. And the puck underneath Nurse. There's a penalty.
It's going to be Heineman.
Yep. And Heineman's going off for a trip as we're 2 minutes and 13 seconds into the third. And the game's still scoreless. And Edmonton gets their second power play.
By the way, we talked about how good Pajot is as a right shot guy on the draws. And he's 83% in the faceoff circle so far in this game. Oof. The Oilers The Oilers are actually at 53% of the game, but he's cleaning guys up every draw.
So Heineman off for a trip and call. 83.
So what's got to happen is if he's going up against Draisaitl here, you got to crash in and support him.
Actually, he's up to 87 now. Face off to the right, a Sorokin.
And he won that one.
He sure did. To Pelech around the boards and down the ice.
You're almost, you can set up design plays assuming that you're going to lose the draw.
Bouchard on the left wing to McDavid. On the right to Draisaitl. Into the Islanders zone to McDavid. Down that right wing into the corner. To the blue line, but off the stick of Bouchard and out.
I think that Bouchard thought it was going to Leon.
Yeah. Bouchard's got it at center. Gets to the blue line for Draisaitl on the right wing. Protects it to the blue line to Bouchard. Right side, Draisaitl. Into the corner to McDavid. McDavid comes up the right to Bouchard, fakes the shot, gives it back to McDavid. High slot over to Bouchard. His shot, that one off the glove of Sorokin, and Sorokin covers it up. Minute 9 to go in the penalty to Heineman.
I'm going to tell you something right now. The Oilers are lucky they've not had to play this guy in the playoffs. He's a damn good goalie, and he's been lights out against them. Like .932 coming into tonight's game, and he's 27 for 27 tonight.
Face off to the right of Sorokin.
I mean, every game against the Islanders, I know the Oilers 11-6-1 in the McDavid Draisaitl era. They've always been close.
Bouchard, left wing to Nugent Hopkins. Now to McDavid, he'll walk it in front, and he tried to get it across to Hyman. He was tied up, and the puck shot down the ice. Bouchard on the left wing in his own end to McDavid. Again up to center, now into the Islander zone on the left wing. Into the middle to Bouchard on the right. Draisaitl's shot was blocked. Puck in the corner. McDavid got it in front of the goal, and the puck goes to Draisaitl. To McDavid, and he got tied up. As Cizikas got in there, it goes to the end boards.
What a play by Hyman.
Gave it to McDavid on the left wing. To the blue line to Bouchard. Bouchard to McDavid. The shot saves Sorokin, and he holds on. 21 seconds to go in the power play. Face-off coming up in Islander territory.
I'm actually surprised Nugent, I'd change the lines too. Get 2 defensemen on the ice.
Yeah. Penalty over in 21 seconds. Makes sense. Roslovic, Howard, and Savoy get out there with Wallman and Ekholm. Pajot taking the draw.
This has the feel of the Minnesota game, right?
Yeah.
The 1-0 game.
Yeah.
Where Wallstat was literally a wall.
Yeah. Puck to the left wing corner and cleared all the way down the ice by Holmstrom. And Wallman out from behind the net. Penalty over here soon.
I think you're going to have to score an ugly one to beat this guy tonight.
Savoy to Roslovic, checked at the line, and Pajot on the right to Holmstrom. He'll come in, give it to Pajot in the slot. He tried to pass it, that was blocked.
Great play.
Ekholm got his stick in there.
Great play by Ekholm after
saved a goal.
Roslovic a little too casual.
Roslovic to center ice now, shoots it in. 4.5 gone here in the third, still scoreless.
Another bad angle
Schaefer,
there.
long pass and off the stick of Duclair. Goes wide of the Edmonton net. Nurse up the left wing, cleared it out. Inside his own line. D'Angelo to Barzal to D'Angelo. Now to Duclair. Comes into the Oiler end through the middle. On the left wing to Barzal, stops. Barzal will shoot it through the slot. Goes off the corner boards and to the line. Yeah, Mark was able to get it out. Barzal at center. Into his own end to Pelech. Pelech to D'Angelo. Left wing to Lee. Down to Barzal. Into the Oiler end. Left side. He's trying to drive to the net. Put it off the post.
Wow. That almost looked like that went in.
Puck to the right wing. And from the point, kept in on the point by Mayfield. And it'll be Lazar to center ice. Over the center ice line. Shoots it in. Rims on the left. Mayfield along the boards. Boquist behind the net, but he is up against the boards. It came free to Ritchie. Gets checked on the play by Kapanen. Kapanen into the corner, along with Boquist. Boquist can poke the puck over to the left side. Shabanoff up to the line. It doesn't get out, but it comes back to Shabanoff. And it's Shabanoff into the Oiler end. On the right wing to Ritchie. Across to Heineman. His shot. Whistles it wide on the short side. Puck to the right wing point. Pollock to the right wing corner with it. Shabanoff trying to dig it free. Instead it went to Wallman. He'll go behind the Edmonton net. Right wing to Kapanen through the middle of Draisaitl to Podkolzin. Into the Islander zone. To Draisaitl. Shot just missed on the glove side. It comes out to center.
Excellent rush up the ice. Quick transition there. And Podkolzin found Leon. Leon just missed it.
6.5 gone here in the third.
And you wonder at this point if the Oilers' top-end offensive players, they almost think like they have to beat him with a perfect shot.
Draisaitl into the Islanders zone. To the left wing point to Ekholm. Across the line to Bouchard. Into the slot to Kapanen. Left wing to Ekholm. Towards it. It goes offside of the goal. The wrap around. And Sorokin got his pad on it. After Draisaitl tried to wrap around, it's cleared out. Bouchard to Matthias Ekholm. Ekholm across the line for Zach Hyman. Off the right wing boards and in. It goes in behind the net. D'Angelo. Right wing to McLean. He'll play the puck in. Cizikas after it. Played it behind the net. Gets into the slot and went right to Nugent Hopkins. Now to McDavid down the right wing. Over the Islander line. To the line for Bouchard. He'll shoot it. And that's off the mask of Sorokin. Goes to the left wing corner. McDavid up the left wing boards. Top of the circle. To Ekholm on the right to Nugent Hopkins. A pass off a stick to the left side. Bouchard to Nugent Hopkins. It goes in behind the Islander net. The left wing McLean got it out. Ekholm to his own zone with Cizikas on him. Right side to Bouchard. Matthias Ekholm across the Edmonton blue line for Ike Howard. Over center, dumps it in. Sorokin left it. Pollock got it to the left wing corner. Runs right into Roslovic. Roslovic lost his stick. Puck comes out to the blue line. Emberson, his shot, glove save by Sorokin. And he'll hold on to it. We'll take a break. 8 minutes, 8 seconds gone here in the third. The Oilers and Islanders still scoreless from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Wow.
At Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, they recommend pairing locally distilled spirits and their ice-cold beer selection with... And Oilers win! Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, proud partners and fans of the Edmonton Oilers. Please enjoy responsibly.
Heard the news? ATCO Energy wants to welcome you with a $100 bonus. Get ATCO Energy's best electricity rate at 7.68 cents per kilowatt hour. And up to $100 off your bill. Now we're talking. Yeah! Switch and save today at atcoenergy.com. Conditions apply. Customers are free to purchase natural gas services or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822, toll free in Alberta.
It's game on at City Ford.
With an all-star lineup of 2025 Ford favorites, save up to $7,000 on Escapes,
Up to $8,000 on Bronco Sports.
and up to $18,000 on F-150s.
Plus, find 0% financing options available on all 3 vehicles.
Score an all-star deal today and spin and win an iPad, Oilers merch, Costco card, even a trip to Mexico.
Visit City Ford on the St. Albert Trail.
At Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, they recommend pairing locally distilled spirits and their ice-cold beer selection with... And Oilers win! Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, proud partners and fans of the Edmonton Oilers. Please enjoy responsibly.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app. This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. Oilers and Islanders scoreless. 8 minutes, 8 seconds into the third period. The broadcast brought to you by Ford, official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Ready, set, Ford. Shots are 32-16 in favor of Edmonton. They've outshot the Islanders 7-0 here in this third period.
They have had a couple power plays to work with here in the end of the second, beginning of the third. Sorokin has been unreal. Cat-like quickness in the pipes.
Up the left wing, it's cleared out up to Lee. Got it to the Edmonton line, that's it. Roslovic for Savoy, but stepping up with Schaefer. Then he just about lost it to Howard. Puck behind the goal. Boquist on the right. He gets checked by Roslovic. Got it to the middle. Nurse on the right, but missed Emberson with it. Barzal will bounce it to the line and out. And Lee, cross ice, goes off of Roslovic, though. Howard on the left wing to Roslovic into the Islander zone. Across and a little behind Savoy. Puck cleared out by Schaefer.
This line's got to be careful.
Boquist with it in his own end for New York. Left wing. Holmstrom into the Oilers zone. Taken to the boards by Stastny. The puck behind the Edmonton net. Goes behind the goal to Wallman. Off the left wing glass and out. It will not be hard enough for icing. Pellick is in behind his goal. to the left wing. Flips the puck out. Stastny just inside his own line, up in the air, past Pelech, and that goes out of play.
That's a penalty.
And that's going to be a penalty, yep.
And that's one where you got to get some help. I mean, that is an unforced error. What are they saying here? Stastny doesn't think he's got a penalty. He's got a penalty.
Well, he's got a penalty. Yeah.
Oh, man. So he's a left shot playing on the right side. That looked like it went off the glass.
It does on the replay. Well, first power play of the game for the Islanders.
The single will tell us. It totally. They might be pulling.
Yeah, this might change.
Edmonton is challenging that the puck was not shot directly out of play.
It does look like that went off the glass. Which would explain why Stastny didn't think he had a penalty.
That's an incredible optical illusion if it's a penalty.
Yeah.
I believe that there's no way Knobloch challenges this.
If they don't know?
Yeah, they're going to pull a penalty off the board here.
I think you're right. 10:38 going to third. This game's still scoreless. The Oilers hosting the Islanders. Cam Moon, Bob Stauffer in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year.
Pretty quick decision here.
All right, we're going to get the call.
After coach's challenge video review, it was determined that the puck did deflect off the glass. There's no penalty on the play.
Okay. All right.
Got it right. That's all that mattered.
Yeah, that's right.
But just think if...
Yeah, you're right. That would be an incredible optical illusion if that didn't hit the glass.
I mean, I could maybe have seen that circa 1985 to 1999 for yours truly. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Might have been a couple nights there where I might have been seeing double. A couple nights a week. All right, I admit. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Off the draw, puck to the right wing point. D'Angelo to Duclair into the left wing corner. And Barzell tried to scoop it in front of the net. Went off of Stastny. Left wing corner and now behind the net to Wallman.
So they backed out into a 1-2-2 forecheck here, or neutral zone.
Draisaitl to center now to Kapanen. Gets the puck in on the right wing. Goes after it with Lee. Goes to Podkolzin, left side. Podkolzin to the right corner to Draisaitl. Left wing point, Wallman. Right wing, he wanted to get it to Draisaitl, picked off by Pelech. Center ice to Barzell, to Pelech. He'll wait on the right wing and then shoot it towards the net. That hit something, goes to the side of the goal. Lee, left wing corner to Duclair, to the line, but he missed Pelech and it goes down the ice.
Think of that whole sequence, though, and how it started.
Yeah. That pass got picked off. There's Hyman in on the forecheck, comes up with the puck. He'll get it just off the stick of Nugent Hopkins. Puck cleared out, bounces to Pajot at the Edmonton blue line. Rims the puck on the left. Schaefer, left wing corner, up against the boards with Bouchard. 9:25 to go into third. This game's still scoreless. Puck goes to the right wing. Pollock in from the right wing point. Around the boards to Schaefer. Schaefer's in the left wing corner, behind the net. To Drouin to the right, to the slot. Pajot's shot just goes wide, comes off the end boards. Schaefer along the left wing. It goes to the blue line. Pajot walks to the middle, gives it to Schaefer on the left. Over to Pajot on the right wing point. For Pollock, his shot, and he hammers it off the end boards wide of the net. Nugent Hopkins will get it out through the middle to McDavid. He'll go towards the net. A shot save made by Sorokin. And Holmstrom to center will dump it in. Nurse stops in behind the Edmonton goal. On the left wing, but off the skate of Janmark. It'll get to Emberson. He'll poke it to the left wing corner of the Islanders zone. And Boquist shot it out.
They don't know.
They don't know.
The lines and the ref do not know right now.
They're talking. They're not sure if that went straight out or not.
I thought it got a piece of the glass.
Okay.
Okay.
We're going to take a break.
Off the glass.
It said off the glass. All right, we'll take a break. 8:28 to go in the third. Oilers, Islanders, scoreless from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Wherever Canadians raise a glass, you'll find Molson. There's a good reason for that. When you've been in Canada for over 230 years, you get around in the cups and fridges of Canadians, generation after generation. Molson has a beer for everyone. So raise a glass or cup or whatever you pour your Molson in, because it doesn't matter what it's in. It matters where it's from. Canadian, export, ultra, excel, Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
Meet Joe. Joe knows that a happy partner equals a happy trip. Joe booked a room through Edmonton's besthotels.com and scored up to $225 in rewards. Hello date night, fancy dinner, the works. Joe is smart. Be like Joe. Visit edmontonsbesthotels.com to book your next stay in Edmonton.
Did you know that there are 9 Napa Auto Parts stores serving the greater Edmonton area and have been doing so for more than 50 years? Since Napa first opened in Edmonton, the community has grown and vehicles have changed, but you can always trust Napa Auto Parts to provide you with the expert know-how and the best vehicle parts. And if that isn't enough, every time you visit a Napa Auto Parts store when you present your AMA card, you receive an additional 10% discount on all retail parts and accessories. Visit your local Napa Auto Parts store for more offers and expert know-how. Napa Auto Parts is a proud fan of the Edmonton Oilers.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Oilers Islanders at zeros, 8:28 to go in the third period. Shots are 33-16 in favor of Edmonton. Face off in the Islanders zone to the right of Ilya Sorokin. Puck to the left wing point. Nurse down the left side, cross-ice pass to Draisaitl, hits the boards. Wallman kept it in, gave it to Draisaitl. Come up to the line for Nurse. Nurse, a shot wide of the net. Kapanen takes the puck to the left wing, knocked off his stick. It goes off of Nurse. It comes out. Nurse through center for Draisaitl. Draisaitl with a move and then trips up Schaefer, and Draisaitl's going to go to the box. It'll be the first power play of the night for the Islanders.
It's a tough one for Edmonton. You need a kill here. They don't got a shot on goal in their first 12 minutes of the period. The Islanders power play at 15.2%, dead last in the NHL. The Oilers penalty killing's 12th at 80.3. It's penalty.
Yep.
Stick was in there, tried to drag it around him, got it in between the skates.
Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Face off to the left of Connor Ingram. Puck goes to the point. Schaefer has it on the right. Got a Ritchie on the left wing corner to Barzal.
Okay, he just broke Ekholm's stick.
Puck comes free. Nugent Hopkins went off his stick. Heineman trying to find it. Goes to Holmstrom in the right wing corner. Holmstrom to the line to Schaefer. On the left to Ritchie.
It's a 5-on-3 right now.
Left wing corner to Barzal. Barzal cross ice pass. The shot. And he put over the net and off the glass and out of play by Holmstrom.
And Ekholm saying he slashed the stick right out of my hand, broke the stick. You didn't call it. He got one of those calls the other night in Nashville, as you recall. Phil Forsberg wasn't too happy with him.
No, he wasn't. Those two were smacking each other back and forth. Face off to the left of Ingram. McDavid to take the draw against Barzal. McDavid to Bouchard, rimming it just past Ritchie and out. Schaefer starts through the middle. Drops it back to Matt Barzal. He'll come to the Edmonton blue line. In on the left. Bumps it back to the point. Schaefer across. One-timer, nice save made by Ingram off of Heineman. And getting it out to center ice with Savoy to Janmark. Janmark, a couple of moves to Savoy. He'll come in. The shot off the glove of Sorokin. And up to center ice. Ritchie into the Oiler end. 6:45 to go into third. Edmonton and the Islanders still scoreless. The puck on the right wing inside Edmonton zone. Duclair behind the net to Heineman. 35 seconds to go in the power play. To Ritchie. To the blue line to Schaefer. Left wing to Ritchie. To the point. Barzal goes to the right wing corner with it. Behind the Edmonton net. To the left. Stops at the hash marks. Waits. Barzal in front to Ritchie. In front. Scores. Got it right in front of the net. And Duclair was there waiting. And got a quick shot. And it's 1-0 for the Islanders. Ritchie spun it right back to Duclair. And Anthony Duclair gets his 9th of the season. 13:42 into this third period.
Well, now you got some work to do.
Yeah.
Out shooting this team 34-18. They got 2 shots here in the third period, but they got a power play goal. And it was a penalty on Draisaitl.
Yep.
And the Oilers haven't capitalized on their 2 power plays, and right now it's the difference in the game.
Ritchie and Barzal with the assist. 13:42 time of the goal. It's 1-0 for the Islanders. Draisaitl with it at the Edmonton blue line. To McDavid. In on the right wing. To the point in the middle. To Bouchard. His shot. And that got blocked. At the top of the circle. Gatcomb couldn't get it out. But Pelech will. And Pelech at the Edmonton blue line. Dump the puck in. Ekholm to Bouchard, now on the right wing to McDavid, back to Evan Bouchard as he gets through center. Comes into the Islander zone, left wing for Hyman, to the left wing corner. Give it to Bouchard, behind the net to Draisaitl. Draisaitl to the end boards, Gatcomb got a loose puck. To Ryan Pulock, to McLean, and he'll flip it out. Bouchard on the right wing. To the Islanders zone on the right side to McDavid. Off the boards to Draisaitl. Oilers down 1-0 here in the third. Draisaitl cross ice pass. He'll get it on the left. The shot. The save made by Sorokin. As Bouchard let it go off the left wing. We're going to take a break with 5:09 to go here in the third. 1-0 Islanders lead the Edmonton Oilers. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. You know, Alberta's a special place. From the Rockies to the Plains, it's a land of hard work and big dreams. If you're going to tackle it all, you need a truck that can keep up. That's why I can't say enough about my Ford F-150. It's more than a truck. It's a partner. Rugged toughness, serious capability, and smart features that make your life easier, like available Pro Power onboard. The Ford F-150. Get yours today at your Alberta Ford dealer and tell them PB sent you.
In OilCountry, winning on the ice goes hand in hand with winning off the ice. With the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50 presented by Rogers, winning can mean both a life changed and a life saved. Because every ticket purchase helps more kids, more families, and more communities in need than ever before. And with the largest jackpots in all of sports, you could become Alberta's next millionaire. Get your tickets right now at EdmontonOilers.com. Because when you play, all of OilCountry wins.
AGLC license number 744517.
At Brent, our job description is whatever you need to succeed. Expert support, parts when you need them, and financing that fits on the compact construction machines you want. Equipment, expertise, value, delivered right to your door. We do it right at your site. Call your Brent dealer to book your demo today.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app. This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. 5:09 to go in the third. 1-0 Islanders lead. Power play goal by Anthony Duclair here in the third period. Face off in the Islanders zone to the right of Sorokin. Shots of 35-18 in favor of Edmonton. Draisaitl, McDavid, Hyman on the ice with Ekholm and Bouchard. Pajot's taking the draw for the Islanders. Draisaitl wins it to the left wing point. Ekholm across the line to Bouchard. On the right wing to McDavid. He's on the right wing boards, top of the circle to Draisaitl. Right side, cross ice pass, hits a stick, bounces to the left, and it's McDavid. To Draisaitl in the right wing. To the blue line to Bouchard. To Draisaitl, forced up to the line, wanted to get it down low, goes off of Pajot across to Holmstrom and into the Oilers zone.
You think Pajot can defend or what?
Unreal.
He helps. Yeah. I mean, the goalie's been great.
Yeah.
But
Draisaitl into the Islanders zone on the right. To the point to Bouchard, down the right wing, just missing McDavid. The puck is cleared out. Skating after it was Ingram, but he missed it. It's set in front of the net, and breaking it up was Bouchard as Ingram scurries back to his goal. Puck in behind the net, Barzal to the left wing point to Pelech. On the right to D'Angelo, a shot saved by Ingram. Puck to the middle of the ice, scooped up and out to center by Ekholm. Now to McDavid. Comes into the Islander end of the middle to Draisaitl. Cross ice on the left and putting it towards the net was Roslovic. Goes off the outside of the goal. Puck in the left wing corner. 3:48 to go here in the third. 1-0 the Islanders lead. Draisaitl with it in his skates. Got it loose. Over to the right. From the right wing point, Wallman kept it in. Gave it to McDavid. Taken to the boards. Declare won't be able to clear it. Draisaitl across the line. Nurse on the left wing to the left wing corner for McDavid. To the blue line to Wallman. Just kept it in. To the left wing corner for Draisaitl. Slides in behind the net. Got it in front. And Roslovic couldn't get a shot. Wallman will let it go. It hits a stick. Pelech had it knocked off his stick up to Lee, and he'll one-hand it out. 3 minutes to go here in the third. Oilers down 1-0. Savoy on the right to Roslovic into the Islander zone. Roslovic down the right wing. That was broken up by D'Angelo. Got it out. Stastny to Nurse to Stastny inside the Edmonton end. On the right wing to Nugent-Hopkins. Over center. High in the air, lifts it in. Schaefer turns on it. Puts it off the glass, just past Emberson and down the ice. It will be icing against the Islanders. 2:36 to go here in the third.
Call timeout here. What do you think?
Only if you're going to throw
he's gonna go
those guys back out.
He's going to go Nugent-Hopkins, put Colson and Kapanen.
Face off to the right of Sorokin. Nugent-Hopkins to take the draw against Cizikas. Well, I got to do it again. Okay. It'll be to the right of Sorokin. 2:36 left to go here in the third period. 1-0 Islanders lead as they tie up. It goes in behind the net. Now Schaefer up the right wing. Emberson pinched down, kept it in. Podkolzin on the right wing boards to Ty Emberson. Off the boards to Podkolzin to Emberson. To the right wing corner, Nugent-Hopkins. Goes in behind the net to the left side for Kapanen. To the blue line, Stastny shot, and that hits a body, goes wide of the goal. Along the left wing is McLean. He won't get it out. Kapanen will swing it back to the left wing point. Bouchard down the boards, but Cizikas there for the Islanders. Got it out. 2 minutes to go here in the third. Edmonton down 1-0. Kapanen into the Islander end. Top of the circle, and that is hacked out of the zone by Mayfield.
Well, now you're going to be able to get your guns back on the ice here for the final 2 minutes with a reset.
And they're coming out right now, and it is Draisaitl to center ice. He'll dump it in off the glass. There goes Ingram to the net, or to the bench for the extra attacker, but the puck comes out. And Ekholm's got to go after it. He's got to hurry. Drouin ties him up. Puck along the right wing. Roslovic to Bouchard, and Drouin got it loose. Here's Holmstrom on the right side. His shot, and that is blocked by Ekholm before it could get into the empty net. It's along the right wing inside the Edmonton zone. Holmstrom with a shot, misses. Left wing point, Pelech kept it in. Edmonton will get it to the line. Pelech keeping it inside. Forced up to the line was Drouin. He'll shoot it in. 1:05 to go here in the third. Edmonton down 1-0. That Oiler net empty. And up the left wing comes Draisaitl. Got into the Islanders zone to McDavid. Left wing Nugent Hopkins in front of the net. Put it right through the crease. It goes to the right wing point. Bouchard on the right. Top of the circle to Draisaitl. Into the corner. Nugent Hopkins. They hit him in the skate and shot down the ice. That will be icing. 41 seconds left as the Oilers desperately try to tie this game. Faceoff will be to the right of Sorokin. Ekholm steps out. Roslovic will come off.
Well, the good news for Edmonton is they don't have Pajot out here. It's Barzal against Draisaitl.
They tie up. Puck goes to the line. Ekholm, left wing to McDavid. Top of the circle. Across. Draisaitl. Oh, how did that stay out? That went off the post. And the puck cleared out. Draisaitl thought he scored.
Twice. Unbelievable.
Hit the post and stayed out on the one-timer off the right wing. Ekholm will shoot it in. 20 seconds left. The puck along the right wing boards. It's in the corner in the Islanders zone. Over to the left side, Ekholm. Left wing corner. McDavid's pass hits a stick, goes to Ekholm. Now on the left to McDavid. Got it into the slot, and it is cleared out by Lee. And it will be icing, but as the buzzer goes, the game's over. The Islanders hold on for a 1-0 victory over the Edmonton Oilers. And Ilya Sorokin, the story here tonight.
And the goalposts.
And the goalposts.
Draisaitl had a wide open yawning cage and put it right off the crossbar.
Oh. And it just stays out. What a chance.
Like he couldn't.
He hit it off the far post.
Right.
Yeah.
He didn't hit the short side.
He didn't hit the short side post. It went like right back across and hit the far post.
Wow. We saw arguably a top 3 goaltender on the planet.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Yep.
And Ilya Sorokin was all world here tonight. 1-0 Islanders win it. They get a power play goal in the third. Anthony Duclair. Edmonton threw everything at Sorokin. Right now it says 36 shots. I don't know. I thought the Oilers played pretty well here tonight.
So did I. I mean, I don't know what else you can do.
I don't know either.
Got stoned by Sorokin. I mean, Oilers got goalie tonight.
Yep.
Hit 2 crossbars and posts. And
yeah. Unreal.
Little bit of a sleepy start, you could maybe assert, dominated the final 2 periods. The shots in the final 2 periods were 24-6 for Edmonton. You play, you bring that, you're going to win way more games than you lose.
For sure. Yeah.
So.
Oilers played well here tonight. Unfortunately, they lose 1-0. Second time they've lost 1-0 this year. You had mentioned it earlier, the Minnesota game.
Yep.
Where Jesper Volstad was equally as good as we saw from Ilya Sorokin here tonight. And it was a goaltending performance that was off the charts.
Sorokin was fantastic.
Yeah. Oilers played hard, threw a lot at them, had a couple of power plays, unable to cash in. Islanders got 1 power play. They do cash in. And that was it. I mean, it dodged a little bit of a bullet when Connor Ingram went after the loose puck and did not get there in time. But it was blocked. The shot attempt was blocked by Matthias Ekholm, so it stayed out. No harm done, but some anxious moments at that point in the third period.
That's the 7th. Of the 8 starts that Connor Ingram's had, that's the 7th quality start he's given him.
He was very good. He had to deal with 12 Islander shots in the first period and was exceptional in that first period. Now the Oilers got to look ahead to Saturday. You got the Canucks coming back off the road.
Well, they're playing the two teams that have got the worst goal differential in the league back-to-back, Vancouver and St. Louis. Now, St. Louis is going to be rested. It's just take care first of Vancouver. Vancouver returning out to Rogers Arena in Vancouver after a long road trip where they didn't get a win. And the Oilers got to capitalize. Vancouver light in the ass down the middle. Demko's out in goal. Aronik took a shot in the third. I think he came back in that game. They haven't had Philip Hedl since the first week of the season. He was supposed to be their second-line center. Patterson got him in the last game, but they had Hughes and they had Demko. And that was part of the reason why they beat the Edmonton Oilers in Vancouver. Oilers need to respond here with a good weekend after missing a couple opportunities tonight to at least pick up a point.
1-0 the final, the Islanders over the Edmonton Oilers. Anthony Duclair's 9th of the year, 13:42 into the third on the power play was the only goal of this game. Edmonton drops to 23-17-8. Islanders improve to 26-16-5. Islanders win it 1-0 over the Oilers. Our Rogers post-game show is coming up next.
Exclusive live interviews, expert analysis, and game highlights. This is the Rogers Post-Game Show. Once again, here's Bob Stauffer on the Oilers Radio Network.
Puck goes to the line. Ekholm, left wing to McDavid, top of the circle, across, Draisaitl! Oh, how did that stay out? That went off the post! And the puck cleared out. Draisaitl thought he scored.
Well, there you go. Oilers thought they tied the game in the final seconds. They did not. That's the Century Casino Highlight Zone, all in, all games, all season. Century Casino's 3 great locations. Edmonton, St. Albert, next to the Edmonton International Airport at Century Mile. Welcome to the Winter Zone. No Alberta Blue Cross Travel Insurance, goal of the game. Health, dental, travel. We got the coverage you need. Visit ab.bluecross.ca. From the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth, this is the Rogers Postgame Show on the Oilers Radio Network.
From the first time on skates to wearing a special jersey passed down through generations, Sentinel Storage is here for you. Store your sports gear to create space for all life's adventures. Try 4 weeks free at sentinelStorage.ca. Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
Rogers is Canada's most reliable 5G Plus network, so you can stream Edmonton Oilers games and see Leon scoring in Leduc. Watch Ty tie things up in Tofield. Or check out Connor doing Connor things in Kalmar. And even catch Boosh Bombs in Beaumont. Try saying that 3 times fast. Rogers, this is our game.
From the first time on skates to wearing a special jersey passed down through generations, Sentinel Storage is here for you. Store your sports gear to create space for all life's adventures. Try 4 weeks free at sentinelStorage.ca. Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
This is the Rogers Post-Game Show on the Oilers Radio Network.
No other way to say it. The Edmonton Oilers got goalie tonight. That's Springer Border inside the game analyst Rob Brown. Great performance from Ilya Sorokin, and he got a little bit of help.
He did. It was a great game for the Oilers. They played well. Over the course of the season, there's games that you play that you don't deserve 2 points, but you find them somehow. And there's games over the course of the season where you're the better team, but at the end of the night, you come home empty-handed. Tonight was one of those games. The Oilers were the better team. The first period, the Oilers were sloppy. They gave up a breakaway. They gave up a 2-on-1, gave up too many scoring chances. The final 40 minutes, the Oilers completely shut down the New York Islanders, but they ran into one of the best in the world, and he was on his game tonight. Having said that, at the end of every game, if you were going to look at one thing that tells you whether who won or lost, you look at who won the special teams battle and who won the goalie battle. And the New York Islanders won both those tonight.
If the Oilers get a kill tonight, they get a point. It's that simple.
Well, they get a point, and they probably get 2 because they're going into overtime, and I like their chances better. But, yes, they don't get the kill, and it's funny. An Islander team, Barzal, I thought, was outstanding in this game. This is one of the best games I've seen him play. But outside of him, this is not a team that really creates. But that power play goal was pretty. That was a really nice play. On the opposite side, the Islanders, that Schaefer, oh my goodness, is he good?
Yeah, he's good.
He's very, very good. He was outstanding in this game. Sorokin was good for the Islanders, but on the Oilers side, I think there's a lot of things that you like. I thought the fourth line for the Oilers was very good again tonight. They created the power play at the end of the second period because they kept the Islanders in their zone. That's what you want, momentum-building shifts. The fourth line gave them that. It's unfortunate Connor's streak came to an end tonight, and it was by an eyelash. because he made the play. Well, he made the play at the very end. Leon doesn't miss those, and he had the whole open net. This was just one of those nights where the hockey gods were against the Edmonton Oilers, but I think of all the games the Oilers have played since the Christmas break, this might have been their most complete game.
Yeah, they played good.
They played very good. It's just bad luck, and everything they did tonight, you take it into the weekend, you're coming away with 4 points. They just got to bottle it up.
Totally agree with you. All right, Vancouver. And, here's the deal. Canucks play hard against Edmonton, but they don't have Hughes and they don't have Demko. And Demko's killed them in a couple starts this year, and Hughes has controlled the play when he's on the ice. They don't have him anymore. And the Oilers got to get after it right from the get-go and know that, the Canucks are returning home. They just got pumped on the road 6 straight games. Edmonton's got to be ready to go, Rob.
Well, they do, and that's the one thing that you don't love about this game for the Oilers. They were sloppy in the first 20 minutes. There was a 2-on-2 that turned into a breakaway for the Islanders. There was a bad pinch that turned into a 2-on-1. A lot of the Islanders' chances, just like the Predators, just like the Blackhawks' chances, came on Oiler miscues. So you don't like the start. You like everything after the first period. But against the Vancouver Canucks, when you're playing a team that's hurting and a team that really lacks confidence right now, and the Canucks obviously lack confidence, you look at their best players and how they're struggling. The earlier you take them out of the game, the easier the game gets. But the longer you allow a Canuck team to hang around, the belief will build. This is the night that we get a win. This is the night it turns for us. You can take that hope away early in a hockey game. The way the Oilers finished tonight, take that into Saturday's game and put the game out of reach after 20 minutes, because a Canuck team that they have right now, they are not good at chasing hockey games.
Well, they're you just got to be ready to go there. And the Oilers have had some of their poor performances over the last couple of years have been in the regular season in Vancouver.
But that was against much different Vancouver
Get
Canucks
after
team.
them is what I'm saying. Don't work your way in. There's been too many games. Now, they didn't work their way into the game against Chicago. They dominated that game and couldn't score. You know what, Rob? It's got to be stated here. They didn't light up Chicago. Spencer Knight looked terrific.
Yep.
Okay. Now, Saros was pretty good. They outshot Nashville in the balance of play. This guy tonight was awesome. I don't know who we're going to get. I'm going to assume we're going to get Lankinen. They did put 7 past Lankinen last year in Vancouver when the Canucks were going early in the year.
What they're not getting, by the way, the third and fourth lines are creating chances. They're getting no finish, and at some point they've got to find the finish.
Yeah.
Because the third line, it's a very skilled line, getting some looks. Nothing's going in. Fourth line had a couple good looks tonight. Nothing's going in. You need production from those lines at some point. And then up front, the Oilers' best players are just snake bitten tonight. This was a highly entertaining 1-0 hockey game. Both the Oilers are going to be happy with the way they played. The Islanders are going to be happy with the way they got 2 points.
Great stuff.
Sounds good, Bob.
Thanks, Rob. This is the Rogers Postgame Show on the Oilers Radio Network.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50, presented by Rogers, is back and better than ever. With more early bird prizes, bonus raffles, and million-dollar jackpots, the largest 50-50 in professional sports can change your life forever. And every ticket purchase helps more kids, more families, and more communities in need than ever before. Get your 50-50 tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com and help make OilCountry a better place. Who knows? You could be Alberta's next millionaire.
AGLC license number 744-517.
Celebrating 70 years in the signage industry, William Huff Advertising is the most recognized name in the game. An in-house, one-stop shop for all of your design, print, and installation needs. William Huff provides quality graphic solutions for everyone. Here in our City of Champions and throughout the nation, they are the preferred signage partner entrusted by many of the biggest corporations, pro sports teams, and organizations to bring their identity to life. Recognize the name, get in the game. WilliamHuff.com.
As the official medical imaging provider to the Edmonton Oilers, MIC ensures precision in every shot. And if you need medical imaging attention, you can count on MIC to get you back in the game. Whether it's a classic wrist shot, that is, X-ray, soft tissue scan, or advanced imaging, MIC provides timely and expert diagnosis. So go where the pros go and book an appointment at any of their 15 convenient Edmonton and area locations. Learn more at mic.ca.
You're You're tuned in to the Rogers postgame show on the official voice of the Edmonton Oilers, 880 CHAD, and on the Oilers Radio Network.
Smart play of the game brought to you by Catelli Smart Pasta with all natural ingredients. It's a smart move for your next meal. Look for the all natural ingredients flag on the box the next time you shop. And tonight we are going to give it to Evan Bouchard. He had an excellent game two ways. Was very strong. Of course, the Oilers got scored on when they were shorthanded. Is frankly nice execution for the worst power play in the league, and the best power play in the league ran into a hot goalie. Bouchard hit the post, the crossbar, and the post in the power play. The referee thought he scored, and the Oilers couldn't find any loose pucks behind Ilya Sorokin because there was 2 or 3 to be had, but it was his night in between the pipes. All right, NHL Out of Town scoreboard brought to you by Pizza 73. Vegas, Pavel Dorofeyev has a pair of power play goals, and Marner has set up a couple. The Leafs are up 4-3 on Vegas. That's in the third period. The rest are finals. Buffalo rolling. They're a wagon right now. They beat the Canadiens 5-3. Penguins having a very good year. Double up Philadelphia 6-3. Sharks a 3-2 victory tonight in Washington. And it was not the usual suspects for San Jose, though recently Pavel Regenda is going. He got his 7th. Celebrating, he did have an assist. St. Albert's Zacho Stopchuk with his 3rd goal of the season in that game. Columbus beats Vancouver 4-1. The Oilers in Vancouver on Saturday. Boston doubles up Seattle 4-2. The Jets pound Minnesota 6-2. Flames win in Chicago 3-1. 2-1 for the Mammoth over the Stars. And here at Rogers Place, Anthony Duclair scores a lone goal. It's a power play marker with 6.5 minutes left in the game. And the Oilers, despite 35 shots and Ilya Sorokin, could not beat one of the league's best. The Islanders hold on for a 1-0 victory. Jack Michaels tweeting out after the game, first 1-0 Islanders victory in Edmonton since Game 1 of the 1983, is that right? 1983 Stanley Cup Final? Well, I'm doing the math here because Game 4, the Oilers won Game 1. So now, anyways, now I'm going to have to go back to Jack's tweet because I was at that game. And so I'm trying to figure out. I'm pretty sure Jack's right. He's almost, for some reason, I thought that was a 2-0 game. We'll have to find it here momentarily. But anyways, the Edmonton Oil Kings tomorrow are in. It's the first time the Oilers have been shut out at home since Game 1 of the 1980 by the Islanders since Game 1 of the 1983 Stanley Cup Finals. So that does not preclude a 1-0 game. So my bad the way I read that. Yeah, Jack wouldn't make that mistake. I might make that mistake. I think it was a 2-0 score. You know, if I go on hockeyreference.com on the fly here, I'll have it for you when we come back. This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Edmonton. Big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today.
During every Oilers game day, the Canadian Brewhouse is your hockey headquarters. Cheer on the blue and orange, surrounded by fans as passionate as you are, while sipping $1 off tankards of Molson Canadian and Coors Light. And that's not all. Every game day, you can enter to win Oilers home game tickets. So grab your crew, grab a seat, and make the Canadian Brewhouse your go-to spot this hockey season. The Canadian Brewhouse. Our house is your house.
Hey, Edmonton. Big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today.
Ilya Sorokin with his 27th shutout of the season. The 2-0 game in Game 1 of the 1983 Stanley Cup Final. 35 saves for Billy Smith for the shutout. Tonight, Ilya Sorokin, 35 saves for the shutout. Somebody should have stuck Billy like in Game 1 for that. I'm just saying. It made it all the more sweeter when the Oilers beat the Islanders in the 4 Cup. The Rogers postgame shows, the Molson Cup 3 Stars presented by Molson, the official beer of the Edmonton Oilers. Whether it's Canadian Ultra Export itself, there's a Molson with your name on it. Third star tonight, Connor Ingram. Second star tonight, Anthony Duclair. First star tonight, Ilya Sorokin. Rogers postgame show heard following each of our NHL broadcasts. Coming up on Saturday, Oilers in Vancouver, 8 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. Puck drop for Cam Moon, who called tonight's game. Jack Michaels, who's got the call of the game Saturday. Rob Brown, Brendan Escott, Aiden Gaddam. Eamon Hashem helped produce this. Kellen Kennedy and our longtime engineer, Troy Bowler. Bob Stock.
No penalty call came, and Schaefer calmly just flipped it ahead for Mark Gatcomb. Centering pass, Gatcomb denied, and then swing and a miss on the rebound. Here's Duclair. Back to Adam Pellet. Under pressure from McDavid, and just ran right over. And now McDavid 2-on-1 with Nugent Hopkins to the net. Trying to center. Great play to D'Angelo. And then a remarkable save on Hyman. With Sazika shoveling ahead, looking for Gatcomb. That doesn't pan out, and the Oilers quickly counter. Here's McDavid around Schaefer to the net. Denied by Sorokin. Rebound ended up underneath Tony D'Angelo. Kyle McLean. A little beyond the reach of Gatcomb, but he's still got plenty of room. Shoots, save, Ingram. Rebound available. And Ingram able to choke that off. Schaefer a drive, and that hit his own man. To quickly serve it up to Hyman. Nugent Hopkins to McDavid. Tucks it over to Hyman. Back to McDavid. Open. Shoots. Denied by Sorokin. Blasted by Bouchard. Fought off by Sorokin. Barzal. D'Angelo. Barzal. Beautiful move. Shot denied by Ingram. Rebound loose. Carved out. No, a quick shot by Lee. And another save. Here's Roslovic. Trying to get through Boqvist. Feeds Nurse. Shot from distance. Rebound. Save. Sorokin. On Savoy. 2:24 to go in the first. On the Nugent Hopkins from Kapanen. Here's McDavid. Forced out. Wide centering pass. And that was stopped by Sorokin. Emerson loads. Dishes to Nurse. Inside to Kapanen. Turning. Off to Draisaitl. But Colson net front. Draisaitl center deflected. Save for Colson. Still digging. Anders Lee to Pellick. A shot and a kick save. Ingram. Rebound Duclair. Thought he had a chance, but Stastny was in the lane.
The numbers continue to climb. Get your tickets now anywhere in Alberta. EdmontonOilers.com/50/50.
McDavid drop past Draisaitl. Offensive zone. Drop back door. It's through Sorokin and somehow stayed out. Duclair in front. Lee denied. Ingram with the Islanders managing just their second shot on net.
That's good recognition by Kapanen, knowing that Draisaitl was the first on the forecheck in the corner. He hustles back and makes a defensive play.
Barzal a turnover, put Colson across. Kapanen shoots wide. And now you've got Barzal moving through the neutral zone. This one-timer to save Ingram on Anthony Duclair to keep the game tied at 0.
Decides which way that puck's going to bounce.
I think this is no goal.
Nope.
After review, the call on the ice is confirmed. No goal.
Yep. Bouchard waits. McDavid, as the power play comes to an end. Draisaitl snapshot was blocked. Pellick's a little late coming out. Here's Draisaitl trying to feather it across. McDavid kept it alive. Draisaitl one-timer kick save made by Sorokin. Puck on a stick, kicks it back. Ekholm over to Bouchard. Here's Kapanen. Ekholm steps up to the net. Wrap around, and Draisaitl denied by Sorokin. Lofted the other way by Durant. Well, that one went off the bar. That's the closest the Islanders have been in the third. Savoy up to Emerson. His shot speared by Sorokin. He can just hammer the puck. Nugent Hopkins looking for the home run. Instead to McDavid. Tries to pull his way on net and does. And a save made by Sorokin. Comes up with a terrific stop. Here's Savoy, moves in, short-handed, followed by Sorokin. Ritchie, Schaefer, Ritchie, Barzal, peers inside, circles, gliding. In front, Ritchie, one-timer scores, ripped home by Anthony Duclair. And the New York Islanders on a power play goal by Duclair have taken a 1-0 lead nearly 54 minutes into this game.
That gets it down to him down low. Great job to navigate around the world here by Barzal. He's had the puck on a string a few times tonight. Rang the bar, had a couple good chances in tight. But this backhand pass by Ritchie, just a beauty. Right into the wheelhouse. of Duclair, who's waiting for it, goes far side, bar in.
Trigger man, though, as you pointed out, Matt Barzal.
Yeah, does all the work around the world.
Ekholm, McDavid, Barzal, knifed it off his stick. Lee will clear, and Ilya Sorokin, a